I need to get a buzzer like the one that gets really tight.
The one that looks like it pinched something if you stuck your finger in there?
I don't know. The one that has finer teeth. Like it takes my face down to this short.
Like the rounded things?
I don't know.
You know the one that they stick on the neck of the
No.
It takes it down real close? That one.
I hate those.
I know, that's why. I knew you hated them. That's why I was asking. That's how you get really close without the braid.
No, it's the clipper that like the end is longer and like a thinner. It's like a hammerhead shark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great description, 5-year-old.
Yeah. It does.
I know exactly what you mean, though, by that description.
I think those are the higher end ones.
How much do you think they are? You say higher end.
I want to say that's like $100, $150.
Now, that's not bad, given the fact that if you only use it, you'll probably only buy it once.
Yeah.
Like trim your nuts up real nice, get real close to that.
I don't know if I'd get that close with them.
You have the Manscaped thing, though, huh?
Yeah.
I need to get that.
It's pretty legit. Never pinch my ball sack, ever.
Really?
No.
My shit gets out of control, especially with the amount of growth hormone I take nowadays.
Yeah.
That's why my beard's thicker. That's why my fingernails grow like crazy.
Woolly mammoth.
I still have half a fingernail.
I know. Everyone called it out in the marketing pictures.
Yeah, smash the fucking thing. What'd you expect to happen? You do man work, man, things are going to happen.
Yep.
I definitely can't stick this one inside of Hannah. It'll hurt her.
I feel all weird.
Yeah, it might get caught something in there. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking God. Oh, man. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the HWMF Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Feroce, with my heterosexual life mate, Bob.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a good morning.
It is.
Have some whiskey coffee here.
Mm-hmm. Very unique.
Whiskey-infused coffee. It is some tasty shit.
I'd say there's like whiskey in there if I didn't make it myself.
I feel like we should put whiskey in there. I mean, I never understood the whole... like, you know, in movies, like people putting whiskey in coffee. As a kid, you're like, my dad puts 2% milk in there.
Yeah.
And then I realized they're alcoholics. And then when you realize what an alcoholic is, you're like, oh, they drink whenever.
Yep.
And I don't know if this puts me into the category of being an alcoholic.
It just tastes like normal, like it should be in there.
It fucking does. It's awesome. You know, we're big whiskey, Scotch drinkers. I like bourbon. And it's a unique taste. I like it. We've been tasting a lot of coffee this week.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for what's coming.
Some dark, some medium, some light.
Lights. All over the spectrum. All over the globe.
Yep.
I like them from everywhere. Find the good in anything.
That's right.
You know, it's also like the like putting whiskey and coffee. You know, as a kid, you see things, whiskey and coffee, and like Jaws. What's his? How did I forget his name?
Who?
I swear to God, I should smoke more weed. Like, I know my memory was better when I smoked way more. I don't smoke as much, and I'm way dumber now. Maybe I'm too stressed out. I don't know.
You forget it so quick.
Oh, my God. It's like right there. The guy from Jaws, was it Quinn?
From Jaws, like the movie?
From the movie. Fuck yeah.
Like the shark movie.
Yes, the shark movie.
I didn't know.
Not from James Bond.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
The guy that, oh, my God. The captain, the sailor, the one that caught the big. He was the one that went after Jaws with.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
I don't know his name.
Dude, I feel like people are going to eat me the fuck alive right now.
Quint.
There it is. Okay.
Damn, 1975.
Yeah.
Holy
Do you
fuck.
know that the shark that they caught for this movie was caught in the bay by Jason in Sarasota?
Really?
Like, Sarasota's shark fishing capital of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. They caught that back in, what was it, 72? For the movie. The tiger shark that they caught in the movie was caught right there. We looked right in the bay where it was caught.
Man.
Wild. But anyway, in there, whenever he was pouring whiskey in the coffee and this and that, I'm like, man, I could never do that. And then, like, growing up as a kid also, my grandpap would always, at the holidays, so my grandpap worked for, this is my mom's dad. He was a paratrooper, captain in the Army, badass, fought in Vietnam, Korean War. And he actually brought my aunt. He adopted a Korean girl whenever she was young. He adopted her and brought her back from the Korean War. That's my aunt. But anyway, he became an executive at PPG. Big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Like, he had an corner office, smoked cigarettes with that shitty foil ashtray, butts in there, like the whole thing from the 70s and 80s and all that shit.
Yep.
So anyway, on the holidays, I would always see him drink whiskey or scotch and eat cookies. I was like, who the fuck eats? He'd always get an after-dinner drink.
Yeah.
and eat like Lady Locks and all the cookies at the holiday parties. Like whether it was Christmas or Thanksgiving or whenever, he'd always have an after dinner drink with cookies, sweets. And I'm like, this is fucking nasty. Like, what's he doing? Like, I like Lady Locks with milk.
Yeah, it's not milk or eggnog
But yeah, what are you doing over there? Like, you can't do this shit. But it always stuck with me because I just remembered those things. Yeah. So as I got older, I now realize exactly what my grandpap was doing. He was just getting drunk and eating cookies.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all he was doing.
A little bit of a munch, a little bit of a sweet tooth.
So over the holidays, that's what I did this past year. I was like, I never got it. And then I was like, we got into scotch, all the different tastes, the nose, the finishes. So I started drinking scotch. And then at the holidays, I was like, I'm drinking scotch all day. So I drink scotch and eat cookies. And I'm like, oh my God, This is delicious. I completely understand everything that my grandpap did.
Yeah, you told me about it. I tried it out.
It was awesome.
Like a chocolate chip cookie, a little bourbon.
I know. A little chocolate chip cookie and some Macallan Rare Cask.
Yeah.
Actually turned into a stack of cookies and a quarter of a bottle. What's Dad doing? Well, he always hung out with the kids.
Yeah.
Grandpap always sat there like in the living room, just watch the kids. He'd just sit there, smile, eat cookies, and drink whiskey.
Yep. Didn't want to deal with anyone else's shit.
Nope. And I never knew what was going on. I'm like, I will do that. That's all I want to do. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to deal with nobody's shit. I just want to look at the kids and have them feed me fake food. I'm like, oh, yeah, great. Just have
hey,
fun
go get me another one of those cutout cookies.
I'll
give you $1.
All right. Okay. Story time. This is great now that we're on the subject. All right. So I get my fucked up personality from my old man. Mm-hmm. My old man he just says the most inappropriate things at the right times to get a rise at everybody, have a really good time. But my gran was a riot. My mom's mom. My mom's mom was off the wall, good time, wild woman. Okay. Awesome person, always watched out for the kids. They had 6 kids of their own, my grandparents, okay? So big family on my mom's side. We would go over for parties over to their house, and it was always really nice. They were artists. He was an executive. She would stay at home. So very nice stuff. Now, at this one party, I'm young. All right, another story. Before I start this one, my gran's tits were the first tits I ever saw. I was like 12 years old, okay? You're wondering, oh, my God, how did this happen? Well, my gran, she'd get all tuned up at Christmas, at holiday parties. Like, my family got down at the holiday parties.
Yeah.
Fucking got down. We had a great time. And I was carrying, my dad would be like, hey, when this fucking party's over, you carry everyone's shit down to the fucking car. I'm like, okay, Dad. Like, just, it's what you do. Yep. You're a fucking man. You carry everybody's shit. They don't carry a fucking thing. You carry it all. I'm like, you got it, Dad. So I'm carrying my hands are full of Tupperware containers and all this shit, walking down the steps just at my parents' house. And it was cold out. It was Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was at my parents' house. Yeah. Sure enough, it was chilly out. And my gran's pretty tuned up. She used to drink gin. And she's like, oh, my God, you must be so cold. Because I had a T-shirt on, arms full. She took her shirt and put it over top of my head. And I'm like, oh, my God, no, get out of here. And she was like rubbing her shit on me, fucking with me. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So, yep.
First set.
Old lady tits.
Man.
She was ridiculous.
Pistol.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Right. So, this is when I was like 12. Uh-huh. Okay. And I was like, oh, my dad thought it was the funniest fucking thing in the world. Everybody did.
Yeah.
But before that, I was probably like 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. I can't really pinpoint it. I was young. I was probably around Emmy's age. 6, 7. Mm-hmm. And we were at my grandparents' house for a party, like some type of get-together. I don't remember. And there were Lady Locks, okay? I loved Lady Locks. They were delicious. My dad loves cookies.
Yeah.
Everybody loves cookies like that, homemade cookies. So there was a huge tray of them at my grand's house for the party. And my dad and I were hanging out there, and I was running around being a kid, running from room to room. And he's like, hey, go get me a cookie. Get yourself one. I'm like, okay, go grab the Lady Locks. I grab a Lady Lock, and I'm eating it, and I grab my dad one. So I'm grabbing 2 at a time. Yeah. He sent me back in, grab 2 more. Sent me back in, grab 2 more. And it wasn't like back to back, but it was over like the course of an hour. I probably got like 8 or 10 cookies. Okay, I was eating the fuck out of him. He was letting me eat them, and he's eating the shit out of them, you know?
Yeah.
At the time, my dad was pretty fat fuck. So all of a sudden, my grand's like, hey, like, gotta cut this shit out. So she grabs a hold of me, and she's like, hey. She's like, do you know that if you keep eating Lady Lucks, you're gonna grow a vagina? And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I'm freaking out. I'm like 6 or 7 years old.
How many did I eat?
And I was thinking about how many I ate. I put my cookie back. I was like, nope, I put this one back. And I'm looking at it like, I got to take this one to my dad. He wanted another cookie. So I go back, I give it to my dad, and he fucking scarfs it down in a bite. And I'm like, my dad has a vagina. I start looking at his dick like, there's definitely a vagina in there. He's got a vagina. He ate like 10 cookies today. I watched him eat them. How's this possible? So for fucking years, I was convinced that if you ate Lady Lucks, you grew a vagina. I did not fucking eat Lady Lucks for years, and I'd watch my dad eat them all the time at parties. My gran was a fucking riot.
Oh my God.
The woman was the life of a party. She was a riot.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll never forget it. Stained me for my fucking whole life until I saw her tits 6 years later. Yeah. And that was the next fucking stain on my life.
Do you still not eat Lady Lucks?
I eat them now. I realized that. I don't know if it made my dick smaller.
It explains your vagina.
It explains my 3.5-inch penis. Thanks, Gran.
She told you.
She told me. She tried preparing me. Oh, man. My Gran was fucking, she was a riot. Absolute riot. And, yeah, she passed early. She passed when she was 58 or 59. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took a big toll on the family. Kind of fucked up my mom's side of the family a little bit. Really good people, just, you know, when you got somebody that's glue of the family and they pass away, starts throwing monkey wrench in everything. Mm-hmm. Everybody loses their shit, starts to fall apart, and that's whenever, like, I didn't know at the time all the shit that went down, but now looking back at it, I'm like, man, like, that's what it means to be the glue of a family.
Yeah.
And whenever that person goes, it, like, all falls apart. But that's a lot where my fucked upness came from. I mean, it just goes to show you, like, it was a good time. We had a lot of fun.
Feroce blood.
Yeah, that's the Stein blood. Stein and
Stein.
Campbell's. Yeah,
Okay.
my gran was Scotch. She was Scottish. And then because the Campbell clan over in Scotland is known for being a bunch of pieces of shit.
Okay.
I just found that out maybe like 20 years ago. My uncle was like, yeah, apparently our heritage isn't too fucking fond over in Scotland. I'm like, really? And he says, yep, nope, it's not good at all. So I'm like, I don't know the story. I can't repeat the story exactly, but he knows it well. Whenever he told him, I'm like, yeah, that would explain a lot why people don't like us. At least the Campbell clan from, you know, hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
Then my grandpap is German, Stein, and then my dad's full blood Italian. So I'm Italian, German, and Scottish.
Diverse blood there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I got some German.
Yeah.
Yep.
9.
Yeah.
I did this one thing when I was a kid. My dad taught me one Italian word. Fungul. Means fuck you.
I could have put that together.
Figured that out pretty quick, huh? No shit. Seth knows one swear word. Like my dad taught it to me when I was like 8.
Yep.
And I remember I was at a dinner party. It was, you know, real nice with my parents, and they were talking about speaking different languages, and I was like, I know fungul, and I meant to say Italian.
Yeah.
And my dad looks at me and he's like, oh, fuck. It's just like, you dickhead. Like everybody at the table knew where he learned it.
Yep.
Fucking,
And you were just trying to be clever.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck.
I fucked that up.
Like, I shouldn't have said that one.
Didn't go very well for me. Oh,
fuck, dude. Learning another language is tough.
Oh, man.
I took 4 years of German in high school, and I can't fucking.
It took 4 years.
Yeah.
Like German 1 through 4.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, where I went to high school, like, you had to stay on one track. Like, you had to take consecutive years of a foreign language. It was either Spanish or German, or I think there was French as well.
I took a year of French.
But, like, I guess as, like, a 8th, 9th grader, you take all 3, and then, like, you pick a direction you want to go in. I just did better in German because I thought it was easier, and I can't say, like, Spanish R's and shit. So like,
I can't say Spanish R's.
you have to be able to like have
Roll
some
your tongue.
Yeah, you have to. Otherwise, you like sound like a fucking idiot.
Senorita.
But yeah, I took 4 years of German, and I didn't take much away from that.
No, I'd expect you to speak fluently.
No.
My uncle is a fucking badass. My uncle was a
Yeah.
lieutenant colonel in the Army, and he speaks 7 languages.
Fuck.
It's crazy. Yeah, he's one of the guys that inspired me to be into bodybuilding. He came back from Bosnia, and he stayed at my parents' house whenever he came back, and the dude was just stupid fucking jacked.
Yeah.
He legitimately looked like Arnold from Commando.
Yeah.
Like 6'2", fucking jacked as shit, wore short shorts and ran like 7 miles every morning. And like looking back at it, like I was like, you know, why is he staying with us? Why didn't he go home to his mom and dad's house? He was just decompressing.
Yeah.
Like, because at my mom and dad's house, they were like, do whatever the fuck you want. So he'd run and work out in the morning and eat like bright and early. And then he'd eat breakfast with us. Like, we're kids. We're like, you know, just dumb. Oh, Uncle Scott's here. Yeah, we're all excited. Meanwhile, the dude just came back from fucking hunting people down in Bosnia.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at the time, but like, dude was just unwinding. You know, it was intense.
He needed like a decompression spot before.
Bro, he came back and he was scary looking. Like, looking back at it now.
Yeah.
Like, and I asked him, I was like, "What you guys do over there?" You know, when we're sitting at dinner and we're all excited to see, you know, because he was the youngest uncle. He was the youngest of my mom's brothers and sisters, and he's like, "Well, we just worked out a lot and we went out on a lot of missions." Little did we know missions meant hunting people down because they were there to do that. And he's like, "Yeah, we just trained, worked out, and that was it." He's a fucking, and then just he lifer in the Army, and he was lieutenant colonel. I mean, he traveled. He's all over the fucking world, all over the world. When the Middle East happened, he was over in Abu Dhabi. Like, he was just like, yeah, cleaning people up, all the bombs, putting people together after they exploded, all this shit. Like, it was intense.
Fuck.
It's one of the reasons, like, people talk today about, you know, wounded vets and being able to, you know, PTSD and all these things. I'm like, those are real fucking things. Mm-hmm. Anybody that says they're not real things, it's kind of like, oh, man, I've never been blown up. I have both my legs. I got all my arms. I got all my shit. And there's people that have been through those things and still heart. But I'm like, man, like, not everybody's built the same.
Yeah.
That's some intense shit. And just him talking about it, you know, again, it's one of them things I pulled from JG. We were working out in the sun, bitching and complaining about digging holes in the sun in the summertime. And he's like, you ain't got no bullets whizzing past your head.
Fuck no.
You got a fucking cooler full of Gatorade. Fucking tunes are on. We're making money. We don't got no problems, dude. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, we don't. Because over there, you're out in the fucking desert. There's fucking camel spiders that'll eat you. Let alone getting shot and killed and blown the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Intense. Yeah, my mom's side of the family is full of exciting people. Grandpa was a paratrooper in the Army, served in 2 wars. My uncle, lieutenant colonel, he's retired now. He lives in San Antonio. And then my other uncle, my Uncle Derek, he's one of the most intelligent people you'll ever meet. The dude can pick up any instrument and just play it.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's pretty cool.
He's the dude that would like take apart an engine, like take it apart, have no instructions, and then be able to put it back together without reading anything. Like, man, your mind works insane. It works on an insane level.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit blows my mind.
Oh yeah, and
I mean, I'm getting my mind blown with them doing my septic system at my house right now. Like, I've seen excavation, and I've seen it, like, I haven't seen it at my own house. You know, like when your own shit gets ripped the fuck apart.
Oh yeah.
And like, it was just mind blowing.
Yeah, dude.
But like you were saying, it's just like it's like what my specialty.
Yeah.
Building a website, building this, building that. Mindset's just
that's
different.
What you do. I mean, and that's what's cool about what we do, and we meet everybody and how, like, what we do. We are like the most blue collar mainstream supplement company in the game, and all American Roughneck and everything that we do. We are meeting people in all different facets of life.
Yeah.
Like these people that are working, that did the addition at my house, the people that are digging the holes at your house, the people that are building fucking engines, doing everything. Like, they're all specialists in their own field. They're hardworking motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what's so awesome about it. We get to meet all these different people, and that's why I always say, like, I have respect for every single person in life, because they're all here for a reason. They're all been given a gift to do something. Mm-hmm. Like my uncle being able to fucking pick up an instrument, any instrument, and just start playing it. Like, figure it out.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't do that. I have no fucking clue. Mm-hmm. Does that mean that I'm stupid? No. Does that mean that I won't ever be able to do something? No. Just means I'm probably good at other things, like lifting weights and business. Yep. Like those are two things I just know I'm good at. Like that's how my mind functions. My mind can function by dollars and cents and numbers and physics, lifting weights. Figure it out. Science. It's a real thing.
Oh, it is.
And then like him just being able to do that. And I mean, everybody has something special, and that's why it's incredible.
Well, yeah, and like, you know how people just think they're like, they get treated differently or like disrespectful, like as far as like, okay, I'm not a blue collar fucking like I don't dig holes, I don't operate machines, I never have. I have a tractor, that's about it.
You're learning.
But this dude, like, I treated him with respect, and you know what I mean? Like he didn't try to like get over on me on anything. You know what I mean? Like financially or the price, or you know, he came in and saw like, okay, look at this guy. He knows nothing. I'm asking these dumb ass questions.
And he knows you have money.
You know, and I just say to him like, listen, dude, I know what it takes. Just fucking tell me what it is, because they had to call. They have expenses. This dude called me. He's like, I don't have lines of credit and credit cards and that's not how I run my business. He's like, I run my business out of my personal bank account.
Yeah, he's just a simpleton.
I was like, bro, I get it. I was like, I fucking know. I was like, I've been there. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you need money for your expenses and your shit. You need like up front. He's like, yeah, it's gonna be like 16,000. Like, I know we can submit it for the escrowed money and all that. I'm like, bro, I was like, if it's not fast enough, I was like, I'll fucking write it and I'll get reimbursed.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying, like, I'll have to move some things around if I have to come up with it. I'm like, dude.
How about you do the fucking job so you can get it done so we don't have any problems?
Yeah, so, like, he was just blown away. He's like, he's like, you guys are the easiest people to do work for. And I'm like, well, yeah, dude, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to act like I know what it should cost and act like I know how to do it.
I just need the shit from my house to go down a pipe right into there, and it not go anywhere, and it not come back at me.
I just never want it to not work.
How's that sound?
Yep.
Do your fucking job.
Yep.
And that's what's great about what we do and being a hardworking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, perfect example is I've been getting so many messages from people that new people that are learning about us, watching YouTube videos and the podcast and this and that. And there was a gentleman that told me, he wrote me a message. He talked about how he got a promotion at work.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, he's like, you guys changed my life. Like, you guys gave me a name, that hardworking motherfucker. He's like, I wasn't always like this. And he's like, once I watched a couple of videos, he's like, I was like, I can do this. He needed that kick in the ass.
Yeah.
And he got the kick in the ass. And over the past 3 months, he's been busting his ass at work. And he ended up, long story short, getting a promotion at work. And he sent me a message and thanked me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't really do anything except, I guess inspire and motivate him. But it's like everybody got that shit inside of them. Like, bro, everybody's got something good. Everybody's got something that they have to offer the world. Everybody has something. Mm-hmm. It's up to you to bring it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Not have any excuses, not make any fucking excuses, morning, noon, and night. Nope, you're just shutting the fuck up and doing the work. And it's such a hard thing to say, shut the fuck up. It's so mean. It's not like, hey, can you be quiet? No, shut the fuck up means you shut your mouth. You don't say shit, and you just go to work.
Yeah.
Do your absolute best. Give me all of your shit. All of it. Everything you got. Give me it at every facet of your life. In every dimension. And you'll become something that is just untouchable.
Yeah.
It'll floor people.
I had some people hit me up like, I'm not getting the promotion I think I deserve, or I'm not getting this that I think I deserve. Should I leave the company? Should I do this? And it's like, okay, dude, how about for 1 month you change your fucking attitude and stop thinking you deserve it and just like show it.
Yeah.
And if it's still not recognized, then you reevaluate everything. Then you go in and you say, hey, like, listen, where am I at? What else do I got to do? I've been doing this differently.
Yep.
Bro, if you're not doing all that, you cannot sit there and fucking coast at a company and think you're going to be noticed or just given a raise just for putting your time in.
No.
That is not how it works.
No. And
after that month, 90 days, however you're putting in that extra work, you're not being recognized, bro, then you shouldn't be there.
And it's not, and 30 days isn't a long enough time period.
Fuck no. That was just
but that's, I know what you meant, but I'm saying, like, you know, there has to be a turnaround time.
Yeah.
There has to be a value of your level of work. If it's recognized after 30 days, like, oh, look at Jimmy putting in some fucking time. Hey, dude, keep fucking killing it.
Yeah.
60 days goes by. You're recognized again for it. There has to be a time within a company that company can look and value that turnaround time of your value. Like, it usually doesn't take 30 days. It doesn't take 60 days.
No, it's
like
months, years.
It could be a few months easily, because then they're like, hey, look at the amount of money that we're making since Jimmy stepped up.
Yep.
We have to cut Jimmy a percentage of this, given the fact that he's been working his balls off.
Yep.
Like, that should be expected. 3 months is even really quick. I mean, that's why we do 6-month evaluations.
Yep.
You do 6-month evaluations within a company simply because it takes that long to look at the value of each person, like, and how the level of work. That doesn't mean that we don't keep tabs on it or keep a logbook of what's going on. It's just tough. So people out there, like, dude, lay your dick on the chopping block and go. And then whenever something comes up and you think you deserve it, bring it up. Be like, hey, dude, like you said, what else do I need to do? What do I need to do to prove myself? And everybody, there are shitbag owners and there are shitty people in the world. So you might be working for one, and that might be your signal to say, I got to find a new job or anything like that. But you do your due diligence to make sure that you give everything you have. Yeah. And if you think that you can do it better than someone, then go on your own and do it.
Yeah, it's not a waste of your time to put that time in and still not be rewarded, because you're walking away with a mindset. You're walking away with new skill sets that you didn't know at the beginning of the job.
Sure. I
mean, fuck, dude, it's what I did. It's what I did for 5 years at the last place.
And young kids need to realize that you got to put time in.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It sucks. It sucks.
Yep.
Every young kid that's young, bro, it sucks. You got to put the time in and shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Because you're also going to need to learn. Try and absorb everything. Another thing that I gained from my grand was, all you have to do in life is pay attention. Like, that's the simplest fucking thing to do, is just pay attention.
Yep.
Always be on point. If you're always on point, you can pay attention to everything. Pay attention to mannerisms. Pay attention to what people eat, drink, walk, wear, everything. Stay on point with everything. Learn as much as you can about somebody. Learn as much as you can about an application. Learn as much as you can about anything. The room you walk into, learn as much as you can about it. How many people in there? What are they doing? What's the vibe? Everything. Anywhere you go, just pay attention. You can be the dumbest motherfucker in the world, and if you just pay attention, you'll go places. Because you'll learn people, you'll learn atmospheres, you'll learn how to control a room, you'll learn how to control a conversation, you'll learn how to deal. Simple as that. It's one of those things that you're like, man, okay, so I can kind of still be stupid. But if I just figure this out, I mean, that's a lot of people in, sales, fucking, you name it. There's a lot of jobs out there that people are like that. But that's why I love what we do. Whenever we, like the Arnold's coming up, bro, get to meet all kinds of different people from all different parts of life that do different things, and they've changed their life in different ways simply by watching videos or listening to this podcast. It's fucking awesome.
The spectrum we see through that line every day is unreal.
Massive.
Yep.
And I mean, it's a good time. The whole goal is for everybody to be excited about life. Bro, I don't care if you shovel fucking elephant shit. I don't care if you're the CEO of a company. Bro, you better get down and enjoy life. You need to shovel a couple extra scoops of shit just to make sure you can go buy the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip or go on that fucking vacation. You do it, motherfucker. Whatever it takes. And that's the part that I love about this. That's what I love probably the most, is meeting people and watching, hearing inspirational stories.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's wild because I'm 35 years old and I feel like I've lived like 2 lives. Like, it's like my second life, my second wind at it all.
Definitely have 2 completely different parts of your one life. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's wild. It's fucking crazy.
Man, the Arnold.
You know what? Tonight's the All-American Roughneck release.
Yes, it is.
The Just Work release. Every release we have somewhat of a theme with it. This one is very, very HWMF-esque. Hard work. Also very American. I love being a proud American.
Yeah.
I don't get into a lot of politics, but you all know that I believe in freedom of speech, and right to bear arms. It's about the only two you need to make sure you know what somebody stands for, because then, like, I don't give a fuck what you do in life, just be a good person.
Yeah.
You know, this is the greatest country on the fucking planet. The greatest country on the planet. We have such a vast history in such a short period of time, and people neglect to like take it serious. Like, people think that they can eliminate certain people want to eliminate our history because it looks bad. Well, no, that's history. Yeah. Like, just because my personal history is rough doesn't mean that I'm a terrible person. It means that I've evolved and become better. Same with our country. Same with everybody's life. You know what I mean? Fuck, there are so many things that have happened in my life that I'm like, oh boy. Please don't. It's like that thing, you know, those memes when you get too stoned and start thinking up shit that's irrelevant. Like, things that passed to happen. You're like, I can't believe that happened. Oh my God, everybody thinks the worst of me. And then you're like, no, dude, nobody even fucking remembers.
No.
You know,
20 years ago.
It was 20 years ago. It's the first time you got stoned. Chill out. You're way too high right now. But no, this release is, I'm excited for it. Again, it just rolls back to the number of people that fucking buy things, and every time it increases, and the way they wear their shirts and the way they tag us. And then I got another dude sent me a message. He's like, I got to tell you this story. And I'm like, here we go. I scroll through my DMs. I get hundreds a day.
Yeah.
And I caught one. And he's like, hey, I got to tell you about this bromantic episode I had. And I'm like, bromantic? Okay, let's go. And he's like, I'm paraphrasing the story. He walked in somewhere and he saw another guy in an AAR shirt. And they like locked eyes. They saw the shirts and they walked over to each other. And he's like, you know Seth Feroce? And they're like, oh, I love his shit. Hardworking motherfuckers. And he's like, and then we exchanged all your one-liners. And then we hugged and left and went in our separate ways. And I'm like, oh my God. like, bro, that's exactly what we wanted to happen.
Yeah.
Like, the only way people know AAR, the big synonymous connecting part was me. Like, it was known so that, like, if you see somebody in an AAR or an Axe and Sledge shirt, more than likely they know who I am, my values, and what we stand for and everything that we do. And there was that romantic moment that they shared that it was like, look good naked, fuck shit up, whatever they said to each other. But I'm like, bro, that was so that they both have, the people that wear this, and when they see somebody wearing a shirt, they have that similar mindset.
Yeah.
Like, because our mindsets and how we do things is pretty unique. We keep our circles very small. We're good people. We're hardworking motherfuckers. We're excited for every person in life. Every single fucking person in life. I'm excited for you to become a better person. Slapping your woman on the ass, making sure you let her know you love her. Mm-hmm. All the little things that go so far in life, the people that follow us share those things within them.
Yep.
And when you see the shirt on someone else, you know they have the same thought process. It's like our goal in the beginning, and it's all happening.
I get so excited. Like, I feel like I finally found like a group of people that like I haven't had connection with my whole life.
And they're not pieces of shit.
No, that's what I mean. I'm like, okay, these people did actually exist. I haven't crossed paths with them yet. Like, where I'm from, I'd rather talk to these random people on Instagram that are DMing me about steak. Like, they were fired up about my steak last night.
Yeah, the tomahawk.
Bro, like, all excited. I'm like, yeah. Bro, they didn't even know what it was. I had to explain it. They're like ordering them and like all this shit.
Yeah. Sassafras Farms.
Yeah.
Down in Maryland. Black Angus.
That tomahawk was out of control.
Was it?
It was really, really fucking good.
No shit.
Yeah.
I got mine tonight.
Fuck, dude, you're gonna love it.
They did it. It's a good piece of meat.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yep. It has that restaurant. You know how it just meats at a restaurant. Even if it's fucking chicken breast at a fucking restaurant, dude, it just tastes better. Mm-hmm. It has that fat content and that unique fat.
The bone flavor.
That bone flavor is wild.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite flavors on a steak is the bone.
That was my first time cooking one of those.
I've never cooked one before.
I treated it like everything else. I just grilled it start to finish. And just really fucking meaty, so you just keep it on longer. Yeah, it's kind of nice having the thicker cut because you can really get that fucking crust on the outside.
I was just going to say, some people don't like that. I'm all for the crust.
I am too.
I'm all for little burnt ends and the cooked fat.
Yep.
I like that shit. Yeah. That was nice of that gentleman to send us some stuff.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I like getting stuff like that. Then whenever we tell them we'd like to return something, and the one guy sent us that bottle of Weller's 12.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we got a bottle of Blanton's. We can send you a bottle of Blanton's. He's like, nope, I'm good. I got
He's
one.
like, I got Blanton's. I'm like, fuck, all
Who
right.
the fuck is turning a
I'm gonna
bottle of
try
Blanton's
to.
down?
I know. I'm going to try to come up with something
I think
else.
he's being way too nice. He's being way too nice and trying to be such a gentleman.
No, I think he does have a couple bottles. So
Bob, if you offered me, and I have 3 at my house, if you were like, hey, got a bottle of Blanton's, I'm
Yeah,
like, yes,
take it.
give me it.
you're right.
I'm not turning that thing down.
Nope.
Never.
No, we never turn our Blanton's Connect down.
No way.
Nope. Too nice. You just got a.
I was Hannah's aunt works at the Murraysville. She works at the Murraysville State Store.
Yeah.
And because she knows everybody around here pretty much knows that we go in looking for Blanton's or anything that's relatively rare.
Yeah.
We're coming in for. And her aunt hit up Hannah and was like, "Hey, like, what letter does Seth need? We need a B." Mm-hmm. Motherfucker, they had a B.
Man.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
It's
I
awesome.
haven't seen one yet.
Anybody that doesn't know, Blanton's on the top, their toppers on all their bottles have different horses and jockeys in different positions, and it spells out Blanton's. There's also a little letter on the left-hand side that says BLANTONS.
Yeah.
And the N's are actually different as well. There's an N with 1 dot and an N with 2 dots because whenever you line up the tops, it's supposed to look like a jockey racing, like the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet.
Such a cool little thing.
Yeah.
It's like Monopoly, and we're the stupid fuckers that keep buying them. We probably bought 45 bottles of Blanton's and still don't have all the letters.
No, we don't.
It's like Monopoly at McDonald's.
I don't know. I haven't seen the other end. I think we all have the same end.
I think so. I don't have an S. You have an S?
No.
No.
Nope.
I don't know if anybody has an S.
I think I do on one of the new bottles I have at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have like 3 O's. Out of the 7 bottles that I've had,
Yeah.
I got like 3 O's.
We have a bunch of A's.
Yeah. I got an A. Yeah.
It's a cool thing they do, though.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy all the tops from Blanton's.
Yeah, you can buy them online.
Who the fuck wants to do that?
So shitty.
I want to buy the bottles. I want to collect them myself.
Yeah.
And keep spending my money on dumb shit. But it's not dumb. It makes me happy. Blanton's Old Fashioned's my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite Old Fashioned. What are you thinking different?
No. I was going to say it's my favorite bourbon.
Oh yeah, right now.
The favorite bourbon that I can actually get.
Yes. We haven't had enough Pappies.
No, we got those Pappy samplers, and it
From
just
Cask Cartel.
wasn't enough to...
Cask Cartels does a pretty good job. For anybody out there looking for, if they're looking for like a rare bottle of something,
Yeah.
they held up their end of the bargain. We ordered a lot from them. We ordered a good bit from them, and they delivered.
Yeah.
Like everything came through. They took our money, and they gave us a product.
Agreed. I had a nightmare of a time with another company.
Who's that?
What was it? Somethingbar.com. Reserve Bar?
Reserve Bar.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, well, yeah, I ordered a few bottles of Rare Cask.
Well, yeah.
But, I mean,
If I can fucking buy it,
you let
give
me
you-
fucking buy them.
And I gave you the money. You took it.
So it was like 5 weeks, 6 weeks, and it was the same automated fucking, oh, thank you for your patience. We'll be back in touch with you in 24 hours. And it was just that same message, not an update, just the message every 24 hours.
Bitch, I gave you like $1,300.
So I was like, okay, dude. I was like, listen. I was like, I'm only giving my business to Cask Cartel.
Yeah.
Wrote him this whole thing. I was like, I just want refunded so I can move on. I was like, I don't even want the bottles anymore.
Yeah. They do a good job. I like Cask Cartel.
Yeah, they did refund me and everything, and then followed up and wanted to know how their customer service was.
Everybody's going to have mistakes. It's fine.
I get
we
it.
run a company. We
Yeah.
have our own mistakes and we have our own problems. But it's like they didn't. It's
I would have rather just gotten a response that said, hey, dude, listen, the Rare Cask is a rare bottle, and it's taking time to source them from 4 different fucking vendors. Like, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Just tell me that.
Just tell me. Just be honest. If you don't like Matana Penis, just tell me. Then I'll move on and go do my own thing.
Yep.
No worries. I'm good. Fresh cut, Bob.
Fresh haircut.
Like the first time on the podcast you haven't had a hat on.
I know. I only wear a hat. I'll be hatless for like 3 to 4 days post haircut.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then back to the hat.
I like fresh cuts.
I could get one every day.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
maybe
mind...
every 3 to 5. Every day would be a little much.
Yeah, it just takes too long. I wouldn't mind one once a week.
Yeah, I'd like
Finding
a
the time's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I enjoy a fresh cut. I always feel like my face is slimmer.
Yeah.
I might take my shirt off and have abs.
Yeah.
Like after a cut, I'm like, oh man, look how good my face looks. I'm like, take my shirt off. I'm like, I'm definitely going to be fucking shredded. And I look, I'm like, I'm not. How did that happen? I look like if I took my shirt off, I should be way leaner.
I feel like it takes like 5 pounds off the back of my neck.
My head,
it's cleaned up.
Dude, my hair was way thicker than I thought.
Yeah. Did you move back a notch on the hat?
Yeah. I put the hat on. I'm like, oh my God, like there was that much hair up there?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I got back from getting my hair cut and Kim was in the gym and I walked in and like looked up her on the treadmill. Then I took my hat off, like turned around. She likes to feel the back of it. Feels nice. She gave me those eyes. I'm like, yes. I was like, I knew this.
Bob came in giving her the show.
Yep.
I'm going to show you, baby. Look at this. I look good.
Oh, it was a ride at the barber shop yesterday.
Oh, it was a good time.
Those guys have a fucking ball.
Yeah, they're a good time. EJ's.
Yep.
EJ's Barbershop in Murraysville is where we go get our hair cut. The guys in there, all of them are good barbers.
Yeah, very
and they're
good.
all a good time, all a riot.
Yep. Oh yeah, you were waiting, and me and you just kept making eye contact because they're just
going at each other,
throw back and forth, busting balls. This story, movie quote.
Yep.
And I'm like, fuck, this is us when we get going.
Oh yeah, they were on each other. It's a good time.
Yeah, that's fun.
I like it. Good times.
They were giving me some shit.
About what?
That barber isn't on the new Jobs tee that's dropping tonight.
Yeah.
But, like, for everyone that's been giving us some shit, like, oh, my profession's not on there. Okay, dude, we can't fit a million fucking things on there.
Listen,
but
I've thought of all of them. It's all Bob's fault.
We managed, though, to encapsulate fucking everyone on there, though.
We did a decent job.
Hardworking motherfuckers on there.
Yeah.
Bro, your job title's not on there.
That's you.
That's you right there.
I'd
rather be that one.
I'd rather be that one. No, we have the for everything that we do, everyone, we do with a purpose. Like the simple teas, like this one here, the classic tea that we're calling this one. It's everything that we do, we have a purpose for it. Like the simple tea was always the tea that I liked, and this one falls into that as well. I like this one for wearing it under like a hoodie, a zip up, or a flannel.
Yeah.
Like the simple tee was created for the flannel because I wore flannels my whole life. Whenever I was working as a consultant, it's all I wore every day: flannels and work shirts. And I was like, man, I always wanted to have a T-shirt that I could put on that was simple, basic, still could wear just that, wear it out as that nice emblem.
Yep.
The emblem is everything to me. The logo, like with the placement of it and what it is, because it's like, okay, this is what it is: the 2 hardest working tools in America. That signifies me. But it just needs to be simple, plain, sharp. I like the different color patterns. We added the little tags to them now.
Yeah, the tags were a must.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Just adds a little bit more flair. And
yep, opposite of the color. I like it. We do a red accent sledge. We'll do a red tag on a black shirt. Yep. So I like them.
Yeah, they're nice to wear out.
Red, green. We did red on black, green on black, yellow on black, white on black, simple tees.
Yep.
Yep. I love them.
Yeah, I don't always like to wear a fucking button-down shirt when we go out. I just not into it.
No, I don't. If I'm wearing a button-down shirt, I mean, I'm gonna feel. I don't know. I'm in some type of mood.
Yeah,
I'm feeling it. If I'm wearing just a fucking simple tee, I'm fucking.
Yep.
Oh, it's good. Mm-hmm. Good release. I like the. Okay. So the other shirts that we have, for example, the American Jobs tee, that's the American flag on a tee with all of the different jobs in different colors to make it look like the American flag.
Yeah.
All the different job titles that make up our country. And if you don't have one on there, you're falling into hardworking motherfucker.
Yep.
And then we have the Just Work tee, that's probably my favorite tee out of it all.
Yeah, I think mine too.
We have the Backbone of America tee. Really simple. I like it. Hardworking motherfucker. We are the backbone of America. Every hardworking motherfucker in America, you're the reason it is turning, and be fucking proud of it. And then cardio and coffee. maybe some sex. That's my Sunday morning. Everything like that. The deadlifts and gummy bears, lift weights, eat steaks, the cardio and coffee, like
chicken and rice.
The chicken and rice.
Finally,
shirt,
everyone's been fucking 3 years.
Finally,
chicken and rice tea.
Motherfuckers.
Finally did one.
I like it. So all those things hold value in our lives of exactly what we do, like the coffee, cardio, maybe some sex. Sunday morning for me, like it should be that. Yeah. That is, I am that simple. You are that simple. My day starts with coffee, cardio, maybe some sex. I don't know. Depends on what it is. On Saturdays, Sundays, yep.
Well, that's it's like you always saying, pulling the good.
Yeah.
Like, bro, no one actually wants. Very few want to get up early and do cardio, especially on a fucking Sunday. But we found some fun, like with like the whole process.
Yes.
Like, okay, if I have my cardio and my coffee, I'm feeling a little bit better. Probably going to perform a little bit better.
Yep.
It's Sunday, I don't have to be anywhere.
I'm on.
Yeah, I'm going to do that cardio.
Yes. Uh-huh. It is my life and what I want people to do with their lives. I want them to be excited. And I think that if these things are the things that have made me better, I believe that they'll make other people better. Like deadlifts and gummy bears is, I don't know if it's I think it's our number one selling shirt.
Every time anyone sees that, they're like,
that's it. I wore it to the I wore the hoodie to the gymnastics meet.
Yeah.
And the lady, I was buying, I was getting Twizzlers, and I got a cup of coffee and Twizzlers for Emmy and I to share. And she looks and she says, deadlifts and gummy bears. She's like, that's really on your shirt right now. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, it's pretty much me, you know? And she's like, my husband would love that. This is an older woman. I'm like, oh, yeah. And she's like, oh, he eats nonstop, and he's a power lifter. He loves lifting heavy things. And I'm like, this is fucking riot. I didn't tell her it was my company or anything like that, but she's like, I can look for that online? I'm like, yep, you can look for it online. She's like, I'm going to go find it. And I'm like, it's not in stock right now, but good luck. But the deadlifts and gummy bears for me, that came from a really rough spot in my life. Mm-hmm. That deadlifts and gummy bears is what pulled me through whenever I was going through the bullshit with my ex. Whenever I was going through the fucking the drugs, the divorce, the fucking hard times, deadlifts and gummy bears is what pulled me through.
Yeah.
Whenever I was having a rough time and I couldn't make it through a day, I'd be like, okay, I need to do things that just set me straight.
Yeah.
That put me on the right track. I was like, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do deadlifts, I'm going to eat gummy bears, and I'm going to just listen to heavy fucking metal, and I'm going to sweat this fucking shit out of my body. Yep. I'm not sweating the sugar out. The gummy bears don't hold any nutritional value.
No.
They hold gummy bears make you fucking fat. They do. They're sugar bad. High fructose corn syrup, not good.
Bad.
There is no physiological benefit to them whatsoever. And any nutritionist or anybody that's like, oh, it's good for you. Fuck you. No, it's not. I do it because it makes me happy. Because at a bad time in my life, me eating gummy bears was something that just made me a little bit fucking better than having to think about heroin, fucking my kids crying, fucking tens of thousands of dollars getting spent on bullshit and just getting my heart ripped out of my ass, my family falling apart, all of it. It just made me a little bit happier. And then I do deadlifts.
I remember like the first couple times we were coming in, like to film videos and stuff, you'd pull up your chair,
yep,
like at the platform,
yep,
and bag of gummy bears and just fucking.
That's all I did, dude.
Or you'd go in and we would just film whatever was occurring. Like you wouldn't take your headphones out for 2 hours. We didn't say 2 words to each other.
Couldn't.
No.
Couldn't. It was my happy place. Mm-hmm. That was my happy place. Like I said, I'd go in, have my gummy bears. I'd do pull-ups and deadlifts and listen to metal. That was it, dude.
I know. I
needed it. So the deadlifts and gummy bears pulled me out of one of the worst spots I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that is what is our number one selling shirt.
Yeah. Yep.
It came from one of the worst parts of my life. One of the best things of our company came from one of the worst parts of my life. So if you say there's not good in anything, you're full of shit.
Yep.
It was such it makes me so happy that so many people get enjoyment from it, and they're happy to do it because it's making their life a little bit better. So the bad time in my life that made my life better is making everyone else's life better too. They're strapping on their belt. I would sit there and listen to the fucking hardest core metal I could find. I didn't even know who was singing. They were screaming. I don't even know what the fuck it was. I just would put something on
YouTube,
on the YouTube, or on the fucking the iHeartRadio and the metal, and it'd be this crazy bands, and I'm like, it just made me feel a different way, and then I'd be done.
Yep.
We'd be done, or whatever it was, and then I'd be able to go home. And I'd be able to look at my kids, and I'd be able to go be dad. Because then the stress and all the anxiety and the terrible feelings came out.
Yep.
Boy, was that fucking wild. I love it. Oh. I watched a documentary on Netflix called The Pharmacist.
Yeah, you were talking about that. I haven't dabbled in it yet.
It is a wild documentary. It pretty much explains how the opioid epidemic of our country exploded. And I have vast knowledge in opioids. I mean, this area was riddled with it. We had a very, very big problem here. Still do have a problem with it. But it explained the opioid crisis, how it occurred, what people were doing, and how it turned into the heroin epidemic. It was wild. It's one of those things that I know so well because I lived it. So as I was watching it and learning about like where it originated, how it originated in the late 90s, early 2000s, the pharmacy that made it all happen with the OxyContin, what doctors were doing, and they even had salesmen on how they were selling it to people. The salesman from Purdue Pharmacy, how they were, Purdue was the that was the actual company that was producing OxyContin, and their salesmen, how they were telling the doctors to prescribe it. Like, opioids are addictive.
Yeah,
like
highly.
So these people were explaining it, and they were like, listen, this was ground zero. This was even before anybody knew how bad these things were. So it was just wild on how it transpired, and then being in an area like here, Western Pennsylvania, where we got hit hard with it. And I'm watching, oh my God, I watched it unfold. I watched opioids eat people alive. I watched them eat my ex alive. I watched everything fall apart. It was nightmarish from what these things can do, and how people develop these weird problems from it, and mental disorders, and fucking drugs will rot your brain.
Yeah.
It is wild. So crazy documentary.
Let's check it out.
Also, one of the things I got from it was it's why I keep my circle pretty small with my people. Like we were just talking about how we love, all the people that message us and all this.
Yeah.
But we keep to ourselves a pretty good deal.
Sure.
Simply because we have a goal in mind, and I know that not everybody has the same aspirations in life. That's why I tell everybody listening, like, I love meeting you. I'm excited. But we can't be friends like on a daily basis. I mean, I message pretty good people back. I try and get back to as many people as I can. I'll send them quick emojis and everything like that. But what I want everybody to pull is I want you guys to become a version of me in your own life. Be that person that's nonstop. Be that hardworking motherfucker nonstop every single day, and you're always on. Be a version of me for your own personal life. Don't be me. Be a version of me in your own life, a version of yourself, the best version of you possible. And that's why I keep my circle small with things, because life is a motherfucker. What I watched and how it tore families apart, and how many people were overdosing, and how it can affect people. It's like if you don't hold your moral value and you don't be the best person you can, it will rip things apart. It's like Hannah always wonders how I'm such a staunch prick. I am fucking very systematic. I'm very straightforward, and I don't let nothing fuck with me. 5 years ago, I wasn't that way. 6 years ago, I wasn't that way.
Yeah.
10 years ago, I wasn't that way. She wonders who I used to be. I'm like, no, I wasn't this person. And she's like, I find it hard to believe. I'm like, well, once I changed my life, once I decided to become this person, everything changed. I decided to become this person, and all of a sudden, things started happening. Good started occurring. I got rid of the bad, said I'm never letting it come in again. I'm surrounding myself with good people, and I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to go to work at everything. Because she always says, I'm always on. Mm-hmm. When I'm on, I'm on. Everything starts firing, and it's intense. Mm-hmm. Same with you.
Fucking
same with
right,
our companies. Dude. Whenever you do that, you become that version of yourself. You're pretty much becoming unstoppable. Mm-hmm. And it's not that you're not going to have mistakes or blips or hiccups. You just always have to work through them. Non-stop working through them. You have a problem, solve the problem, move the fuck on. Mm-hmm. Something happens, correct it, move the fuck on. Don't dwell on it. If you dwell on something, it's going to eat you up and you will not step forward.
Yep.
Solve the problem, move the fuck on. I've already had so many things in my life go wrong. I've had no money. I've had my name ripped through the fucking dirt. Drugs stepped on, shit on, everything. I've been lied to, cheated on, fucked over. I've lied to people. I've cheated on people. I've fucked people over. I've done it all. I have lived a very wild life. I've done more fucking cocaine than most people. I've taken a shit ton of steroids. I have fucking seen people start out being good people and have drugs take over their life. I have seen fucking people throw their life away to things. There's not many things that I haven't fucking seen or been a part of. And having that experience is why I can sit in this position right now and know the difference between good and bad. Mm-hmm. And why I am the way I am. And why I keep my circle really fucking small. And why I don't let certain people in. Because when I let certain people in, you know, there's that difference between fucking with someone and making fun of them. There's that difference between busting balls and being a little bit of a jerk off.
Yeah.
And it's like, whenever I feel that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to put you in a certain category. And that's why I always want to pull the good, because whenever I start becoming this intense negative person or this very aggressive person, I become a version of myself that starts to fucking scare me. Mm-hmm. Because of all the shit that I went through, I start bringing up those feelings whenever negative things were happening. And I had to become this fucking necessary, evil, savage motherfucker to get out of it. I really don't like that person.
Yeah.
But that person is a necessary person, and like, that's why I tell people not to fuck with my shit. Mm-hmm. And that's why I keep my circle small. Because if I have to be that person, it gets really ugly. Mm-hmm. You know, and I think there's a lot of people out there that have had these feelings as well. They've been in toxic relationships. They've seen people die from opioid addictions. They've had their family fall apart. They've had significant others just up and go crazy. They've had, you know, brothers, sisters, friends, good friends, parents die from it. Like, these are all real things. Mm-hmm. And if you dwell on these things, they will eat you alive and you will never step forward. This area was riddled with drugs. I mean, it still is.
Yeah.
I was firsthand right there in the shit. I tried to help somebody. I took them to clinics. I took them to rehabs. I took them everywhere. No helping them. Tens of thousands of dollars trying to fix someone and not hold resentment. It's tough. Mm-hmm. It's tough. It's kind of, and watching that documentary, it brought back so many feelings, and it's like, there's no fixing it. There's no fixing them. Only a small percentage of people come out from an opioid addiction and never do it again.
Yeah.
We're talking like maybe a 100th of a 1%. They fight it every day. Mm-hmm. Grabs a hold of their balls and don't fucking let go. You know, and I know firsthand how much I love drugs. The only thing that stopped me from doing drugs was having kids. Mm-hmm. That's what stopped me from doing them. I was like, man, I got such a cool life. I got so much more out of this. There's so much more to offer this world. And some people can't make it through it. And some of those people, they don't want help. They have to help themselves. Like, you can't force somebody to do shit. It's a very scary thing. Mm-hmm. Because when you want good and good doesn't come, that's why people get eaten up. Mm-hmm. That's why there's so many things. I mean, if I was in the same position as my ex at the time, I mean, my God, my kids might be parentless. They would be. It's wild, and how many people out there go through these things. It's all over our country. How many grandparents are raising kids?
Yeah.
It's like, if you have a fucking drug problem and you have kids, I'm going to say something very hurtful to you right now. Shut the fuck up and stop it. Get your fucking shit together. Don't give me no fucking sob stories. I don't want to hear shit. You have children that want you to be better and you can't do it. That makes no sense to me. And I'll say it because I went through it. Get your shit together. Get it together. You have young people that rely on you. These young kids don't even know what's going on. Mm-mm. They just want to be able to be a child. And here you are being a selfish piece of shit. I ain't for that, dude. Mm-mm. I don't fuck with it no more. I mean, I've done some wild shit in my life. With the amount of shit that I've done, that's why I know my days are numbered. Because I look back at it and I'm like, man, I did a lot of fucked up shit. I know they're numbered. I know I ain't going to be here forever, and that's why I want to make sure I enjoy it. That's why I have this, so that's why I can't regret it. I don't regret it because I wouldn't think this way. I wouldn't be, quote unquote, as enlightened as I am, so to say, because I wouldn't know what all this feels like. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people out there that have a lot of rough pasts. They hold a lot of resentment with their significant others for fucked up things that occurred. You know, sometimes we're able to joke about it and it's able to be funny and be like, man, remember that time I did all that cocaine at that party? Yeah, I didn't sleep for like 3 days. I was a little fucked up. I look back and I'm like, oh, man, it's not a proud moment for me. All I know is that feeling and that thought right there is why I will never fucking do it again. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm such an advocate for people saying not to do it. But also at the same time, it's like, hey, if you go do it, I'm going to tell you something right now. It's not going to end well. Might have fun. Might really enjoy it. Might get your dick sucked. Might get laid. But I know for a fact it does not end well. No drugs end well. But it's your life. Go do what you want. If people exclude you from your life because of the choices that you make, don't get all upset. It's just the way it goes. And that's, again, that goes right back to me keeping my circle small. The second I open up and let some people in, and all of a sudden they start making me feel a certain way, I'm like, that's why I didn't like you. Yeah. It's why you belong where you belong. And I just go back to doing my thing. You know, it's like, it happens a lot in the celebrity status of, you know, celebrities, Instagram celebrities, everybody. Like you see it, we watch it occur a lot. Like there are good people in our industry, a lot of really good people, but at the same time, everybody has their own aspirations in life. You know, I want to have real friends that we can shoot the shit with, like you and I, Shane, Zach, Pat, Mike, everybody. Mm-hmm. We all get together. We're real motherfuckers. Yeah. We have a common goal, and we're fucking shit up. Do I want to meet people? Fuck yeah, I want to. Do I want to make their life better? Fuck yeah. Do I want them to make my life better? Fuck yeah. But you see so many people just hang out together for Instagram. And I'm like, man, you two actually don't like each other. It's almost obvious.
I'd much rather want to hang out with who I'm with.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the cool kids.
It's like people in the demo crew, about the demo crew meetup in the Arnold.
Yeah.
Bro, it's going to be awesome.
It'll be great.
They have our common goals because we see it. We're watching it. We've profiled them. That was our goal. And now we're going to have our first meetup, and everything that we have planned for this company over the next 12 months with them and everything that we have planned is going to be crazy. Fucking awesome. But there's a lot of people out there that have been through so much shit and don't think for a second you're alone. Mm-hmm. Don't think for a second that there aren't other people going through a lot of shit. I mean, that's one of the reasons that I act the way I do when I'm out in public and I go and I cause a lot of trouble and have fun. Yeah. I fuck with people, tell stupid jokes, have his dirty mind, lighten the mood, because my life's really great. Mm-hmm. I love what I get to do. I love who I am. I love everything that I have. I want to have fun. I want to go enjoy it. And whenever I get people that kind of fuck with it, I'm like, I don't like you. I'm going to get rid of you. And then whenever I go anywhere else, bro, I never know what somebody's going through.
Yeah.
You never know what someone's going through. That's why whenever I see an opportunity to tell a fucked up joke in public, I'm going to do it because it's going to be funny.
Yep.
They might be going through some shit right now that just lighten the mood up. You know? Mm-hmm. Anything like that. That's why I like...
It's like going back to the barber shop. Just so many people there smiling, just listening.
Oh, yeah.
An hour of their lunch break, come over for a haircut around lunch. Just got to lighten their mood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I walked in the one time, there was like 15, 16 people in there. I walked in, I'm like, oh, this is busy. I'm here for the gangbang. Like, everybody laughed except like 5 people. And they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. Who's this big guy that just came in here and said this? It's funny. You got to be able. That's a trait that I got from my dad. Mm-hmm. I pulled that from him, and I mean, a lot of people were like that, but I remember him doing this. So, I'll say a semi-racist joke that my dad used to tell. Okay, my dad was talking about. So this is. I can't believe I'm about to say this. It's fucking funny though. So, my grandpap. This is whenever my mom and dad were first starting to date. They were like maybe 18, 19, 20. My dad owned the business. They were together. I think they got married at that point, but my grandpap, my mom's dad, is an executive. PPG. Big deal. Yeah. Okay. Very stern, strict guy. Military family, all that stuff. Okay. My dad, nope. My dad's a fuck off.
Yep.
It's like me. Just ball buster, having fun. So they're at this nice restaurant. It was like a hibachi. Bro, this is 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of like a staunch mood, okay? It's a Japanese steakhouse.
Yeah.
And my mom's brothers and sisters are there. Very, it's like a family-esque dinner. So you get the mood?
Yeah.
You there?
I feel it.
Okay. Put my dad into it. So my dad starts telling this raunchy, fucked up joke about Japs.
Okay.
And and this is a Japanese steakhouse.
Yeah.
So he starts talking about how he can't believe there's as many Japs in this country as there is. And my mom's dad looks at him and he's like, what the fuck? Like he's just giving this look. And my dad's telling this joke and saying these things. I can't remember the joke, okay? And my mom's like, God damn it, Craig, I can't believe you're doing this. So my dad keeps going.
Yeah, gotta finish the joke.
And the chef is an American chef, but he's at a Japanese steakhouse, so he starts fucking with my dad. Mm-hmm. He takes the knives and he would end up like kind of fucking with him and throwing them at him. And, my dad, being a dickhead that he is, not stopping. And then he finally says, and the butt end of the joke was that he wasn't referring to Japs, as in the Japanese. He was talking about Jewish American princesses. Like that was the joke, and everybody gets this huge rise out of it. Everybody starts laughing like, you fucking prick.
Yeah.
Her dad laughs. The chef is cracking up. He's like, bro, that was a good one, you prick. That was funny.
But the lead up
was
so awkward,
so harsh and horrible. I have to remember the joke. Damn it, I don't even know if he remembers, but just horrible. Such an asshole, like so borderline fucked up, and then and everybody got a hoot out of it, lightened the mood, and he brought it all together, and everybody had a good time, and they ended up becoming like really good friends with the chef.
Of course,
yeah. So they'd go in, they'd meet the chef. They actually they'd go out to dinner with the chef and his wife, and the dude ended up leaving and opened up a restaurant in Florida. They knew him from down there. Like
this is totally you. This is you to a fucking T.
Just so fucking inappropriate. Yep. Like everybody's like, dude, you can't say this shit. And he keeps rolling.
Oh, that's my dad too. Just so like, it's not ignorance. It's just like
they know what's occurring.
Yeah.
Their goal was to rile you up.
Yeah.
It's like a boomer generation.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
Definitely a boomer thing.
Or like my dad will just be like so loud about things. Like it won't even be a joke, and he'll be like, "Oh, look at this fucking." I'm like, Dad,
you can't do that.
Like I know it's a loud bar, but you were just twice as loud as the bar.
Yeah.
Trying to tell me like, and I'm right next to you. Oh yeah.
Riot. No, that's. But again. That was bringing something good to the table to lighten the mood and let everybody kind of let their guard down and have a good time. My dad's been notorious for this his entire life.
Yeah.
And I guess you could put me into that category too, because when I go somewhere, I want to get a rise out of you. I want you to laugh. I want you to have fun. If you're with your significant other, nothing would make me happier than you come to me the next story with a great fucking blowjob story.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, oh, man, I definitely had a hand in that. I'll take all the credit. You got your dick sucked because I said something fucked up.
Yep. Fucking right.
Yeah.
Just
Awesome.
out here making a difference.
My dad also said, out in the world one at a time.
Yeah. One blowjob at a time.
That's me, dude.
Not giving them.
Oh, no. Another story about my dad. Whenever this fucking dude is, I'm so excited right now. So his name is Gregory Mark Feroce.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
GMF.
Okay.
So over the holidays, my dad is a fucking party animal. Okay, me and him have so many similar qualities. Okay,
His initials are GMF.
Yes.
Greg motherfucker.
so listen, my dad. Listen, my dad is just one of the hardest working dudes you ever meet.
Yeah.
Really good dude, really hard worker. He doesn't really have any hobbies. He doesn't know how to do many things but just go to work. He's dedicated his life. He had 4 kids. His parents grew up in the Great Depression, so the dude his family grew up poor. They taught he has that mindset. That's why he has his communion money. That's why he doesn't spend his fucking money. He just has that mindset, okay? He'll go in any bar, dive bar, anywhere. He'll make friends with anybody. Doesn't care. Doesn't care who you are. He wants to meet you, get to know you, have a drink with you. Let's drink Jack. Let's have a beer. Let's do something. Smoke a doobie. Don't give a fuck. I'm here to have a good time.
Yeah.
I work hard. I play hard. It's my dad. So this one time they went out to dinner, he and my mom. They drive a minivan. No, it was earlier than that. Family vehicle.
Yeah.
Had kids. So they go out, and my dad has on a nice sweater, and it has GMF embroidered on it. His mom made him.
Yeah.
Okay. Italian woman makes anything. GMF on the sweatshirt or on the sweater.
Yeah.
They got to a nice dinner, and on the way home, they stop at a bar. My dad does not go to nice bars. My dad goes to the dive bars.
Yeah.
Let's go in and have a drink, meet everybody. Go in this it was a rough biker bar.
Okay.
They walk in, my dad and my mom, short people, they walk into this bar, and my mom's like, it's a fucking rough bar. Like, we don't belong. Even though we're pretty rough people ourselves, we do not fucking belong. Dad walks right in, all fucking jolly already.
Hey, guy.
He goes in, he gets a Bud and a shot of fucking Jack. He's like, Bud and Jack. Wife has a Budweiser. And they, notice them, and they all look really nice from going out to eat. And, all of a sudden, a couple people come around him. Guy goes up, sits next to him, and he's like, hey. He's like, what's up with, what's the shirt stand for? What's GMF? Like, fucking with him. Like, looking at my dad, giving him some shit. Yeah. Dad looks at him, he's like, good motherfucker. And the guy goes, and he's like, he's like, that was pretty good, dude. He's like, you're all right. He's like, well, yeah. He's like, you're a good motherfucker too, right? Like, just starts going. The guy's like, yeah, I am. They end up drinking all night together. Stayed at this fucking shit dive bar, got hammered, come home. Like, my dad, my mom's like, I was terrified walking in. Yeah. He's wearing a fucking thing that has his initials, Mr. fucking Special.
Yep.
He's like, nope, stands for good motherfucker. Like, what the fuck, Greg? She's like, anywhere we go, that's him. Anywhere. It's like, yep.
Just fits in.
That's where I got it from.
Yep.
That's it. Fucking riot.
It's a shirt.
I think
the GMFT.
The GMFT, good motherfucker. Bro.
Your dad's going to think we made it for him.
Oh, he definitely will. And I mean, that's the environment I grew up in. I think that's what a lot of people grew up in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, how many people out there, whenever they were at like fucking summer parties as kids, and your mom and dad and all the relatives and the friends, like, you were the beer runner. Mm-hmm. Like, you were the one going and getting Budweisers out of the cooler. You're drinking Bud Pounders, dude. You're 5 years old. Your old man would tell you you're playing fucking horseshoes or something. Go get the beers. You run over. I'll time you. You're like, oh, fucking 3 seconds, dude.
Man, yeah, that was a thing.
Fuck yeah.
I did that with, like, my little brother. Like, I have a very much younger brother. I mean, he'll be 18 this year, but I'm 31. But yeah, I remember that was a thing. Just trick him.
Oh,
into
yeah.
like, it's like being cool. time. Oh, that one was faster.
Yeah, bro, that's all we did as kids.
Uh-huh.
I remember we are a hardcore Pittsburgh family because all the good pop was in the cellar. Don't touch any of the pop in the cellar, kid.
All right.
So it's never changed at my parents' house.
Yeah.
My parents would throw one big shit banger, like a big block party in the summertime in the neighborhood. And they had the balloon launcher, so all the dads would get all fucked up and try and hit each other's cars, like in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Fucking legitimately like 7 houses away, shooting people's cars, seeing who could hit what, hitting somebody's house, and it's their houses they're all around, running and grabbing fucking beers for them. Rocky Top pops. Did you ever have Rocky Top?
Rocky Top.
It must have been a Western PA thing.
Is it just like a
off-brand garbage
of like Mountain Dew or something, right?
Rocky Top. There was grape. There was cherry.
No, we didn't have.
Oh yeah,
Rocky
there was
Tops.
lime. It was the same logo, but just different color.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rocky Top pops.
Yeah. We had a couple native like soda companies in Reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like they were just completely different names, or
Yeah.
like Reading Soda and Beer. I think they had their own shit.
I liked it. I'll if I could find Rocky Top again, I'd be pumped.
Rocky Top.
I like grape. Grape was my favorite.
Is A-Treat a thing out here?
What?
A-Treat soda?
No.
No. Never heard of it?
Never heard of it.
Okay, then A-Treat was our Rocky Top.
Oh, okay.
Because like we had the A-Treat orange creamsicle, the cream soda,
Yeah.
sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it come in 6-packs in like a cardboard little
Yeah,
little
you pick
case?
up. Yeah, you get
Yeah.
at the beer distributor.
Yeah.
Yep.
How cool was that
My
shit?
my dad still does that.
Really?
Like, yeah, dude. He'll run over to the small little like Redner's grocery store is in our area, but there's a small little kind of shitty one.
Yeah.
But that's the one like he'll go to, and then on the back side of it, there's a beer distributor.
Nice.
So come around back, keep the trunk open, get your case of soda.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a place down in Arnold that does that. Arnold's just become a little rough.
How about Green Spot soda? You ever hear of that?
No.
I think that's from Reading too.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Green Spot. It's an orange soda. But it's like a really fizzy, like really carbonated orange soda.
I love that shit.
Yeah, it was
right good
good.
with pretzels.
Yes. Yep.
Looking back at my childhood, I laugh because so many things like now I know why my dad did so many things, and because I have mine.
Yeah.
Like I was just talking about a really fizzy soda or a pop with pretzels.
Yeah.
Like my dad would get stoned up, like on the weekends, and he'd sit there with pretzels and a pop. Meanwhile, my dad drank Jack or beer all the time. I'm like, nope. Looking back, I'm like, oh, he probably got all stoned up and just wanted to watch TV and eat pretzels and have a pop.
Yep.
I'm like,
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
I do. Oh, it's funny as shit. Yeah. We did, Cherokee Red was big. You Cherokee Red?
No.
I don't know.
I have no idea what that is.
How don't you know what Cherokee
Do you know what
Red
that is, Shane?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a soda?
Yeah.
It's a red pop.
Red.
Cherokee Red.
Yeah.
Borderline racist because there's an Indian on the front of it, like a chief, like Cherokee
Gotcha.
Indians.
No, I never heard of it.
I don't know if that's racist or not. How woke am I right now, huh? You fucking prick.
I mean, I don't think it is.
Wonder if Cherokee Red is sold at the Redskins games. Dickheads.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's delicious. Yeah, it's great. It's a great red pop. I'll have to go get some. What about 2 liters? Oh, do you remember 3 liters?
No. I remember. I know what a 2-liter is.
Yeah, but the 3 liters with the huge huge top, huge mouth piece.
No.
3 liters. Oh yeah, back in the day, we used to get those too.
We didn't drink much soda.
Oh, we drank a ton.
I wasn't into soda growing up.
Really?
Yeah. Nor did we call it pop. I mean, that's definitely.
Pop's a Western PA thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Soda pop.
Yeah.
Well, we just call it pop.
Yeah, we were not into it. My sister wasn't into it either. Like, she didn't drink soda. My whole household didn't drink soda.
We drank a lot of it.
One soda that would always be in the house, my mom liked it, Fresca.
Oh, I love Fresca.
Like, I'll always remember, like, she'd get, like, a fresh 2-liter and, like, big, tall glass of ice, Fresca, and, like, fresh bag of chips.
I love Fresca.
Yeah,
my
that's
mom
one thing.
So I think Fresca, when it came out, it was a big thing. I don't know when. What I remember, it was a diet pop.
Yes,
So
yeah.
it's diet, and it was one of the most flavorful diet pops. So whenever, like, I think a lot of women were into it because it was during like a Weight Watchers thing or some shit like that.
I was just going to say it was during when she was in Weight Watchers.
Yeah, Fresca was huge.
Big.
It was always in our house. My mom loved it. Oh, how about this one? Really shitty flavored, terrible drink, Tab.
Tab?
T-A-B.
Tab is from Reading.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I
love it.
A kid I graduated high school with, he was a year or two older. Him or his family owns Tab.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's like an engineer and shit. Yeah.
Man.
I'm almost positive. I think Jay would actually know the correct answer to this.
Bro, have you ever had Tab, Shane?
No, I never even heard
Tab
of
with
it.
lemon is delicious.
Yeah. It's the most generic flavored soda on the planet.
Bitter fucking blah.
Mm-hmm.
But we put a little lemon in that shit.
Yep.
Ice cold. I love it.
I kind of feel like I just made up this whole story in my head now.
I'm excited
I don't
if you
know.
are.
I have to confirm with Jay.
How high are you right now?
I mean, I'm pretty tuned up. I burned one on the way in, and I have the pen here.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Thursday. It's fucking release night. I'm all fired up today.
I like the story whether it was true or not, Bob.
Yeah.
I believed it.
I mean, I seem pretty sure of myself, so we'll see.
Feel like it.
It's not the first time.
Yesterday was Emmy's birthday.
6 years old.
This fucking kid's a riot. She's funny as fuck.
She is funny,
She's
dude.
a riot. So she has been dying to do this thing where she watches TikTok.
Yeah.
And apparently some girl on there takes pickles and she'd cover them. She like crushes up a chip or some type of snack, like chip snack, and then covers the pickles.
All
Dip
right.
the pickles in that, like roll it in the crunchies.
Yeah.
So she's been wanting to put Cheetos on a pickle. Like it's like a pickle cut into a spear.
Yeah.
You can either get spears or cut your pickle into a spear. And then you have a bunch of crunched up Cheetos. They used hot Cheetos, but she can't eat hot Cheetos. They're too spicy.
Yeah.
And then you just roll your pickle in there. And she's been dying to do it. So I was like, on your birthday, we can do it. This was like a week ago. So it was her birthday. And she's like, we're doing the Cheeto thing today, right? And I'm like, yep. Yes, we are. So I was like, we got to go to the store.
We just got to run to the store.
We got to the store to get everything. I was like, what do you want to eat for dinner tonight? Your call, everything. Whatever you want, you get today.
Yeah.
So after school, picked her up, and she's like, I wanted to do the pickles and Cheetos. She wanted burgers and fries, and then she wanted ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. So we went around and got it all.
Yep.
Came home. She was like, let's do it. Like, I didn't even get the groceries into the fucking house and unloaded. She's like, let's get the Cheetos out. And I'm like, hold on. We bring
So
everything
excited.
out. Oh, she fucking takes the Cheetos, puts them in the Ziploc, and starts crushing them. Fucking going to town. And then we did it, and I put it on Insta stories.
Yeah.
And people were like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Definitely your kid.
it's my kid. Snacks.
Yep.
Yeah, I did that. And then, yeah, she had a ball. She's such a good kid.
Mm-hmm.
Good kid. She's 6 now. Still tiny as fuck. She's not making past 4'11".
No, she's going to be a little thing.
She's gonna be a little thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Ride of a kid. Adeline just goes for the ride.
Yep.
She's just like, yep, whatever. You treat this kid like a princess and you treat me like an asshole.
It's okay.
It's all right.
I'll take it.
Yep, she's good. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, we're good. Yep. Good times.
Yeah,
She had
so
fun. This weekend we go to Disneyland.
Disney World. Disney World's in Orlando.
Why do I keep thinking it's the other way
I
around?
don't know. Disneyland is out in California.
No, we're going to Disney World. We're going to Florida. Orlando for gymnastics meet. I'm never booking letting Hannah book back to back weekends of gymnastics ever again. I'm going to put my foot down. I'm going to say, you ever do this again, I'm leaving and not coming home for a month.
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. I'll plan trips away. I'm not doing this ever again. I just want a weekend at my house to do work.
Yeah.
I just want to work on my own house. That's all I want to do right now.
Because it's been, what, 4 weeks now?
Bro,
Is this number 5?
No, this is 4.
And then...
No, I did. This is 5 weeks. This is 5 weeks of 5 weekends. Let's say 5 weekends. 4 of them have been gymnastics. I've had 3 weeks ago I had a break.
Yeah.
And then I have this weekend. And then next weekend I go to West Virginia. And then I have a break, and then the Arnold. But over that weekend, there could possibly bring in someone in.
Yeah.
That weekend that we have off, which, I mean, I wouldn't mind working because it's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Never doing this again. Put my foot down.
Yep.
Calling bullshit. Nope, we don't need to do this.
At least every other.
Give me a day at my house. I just want a full day at my house. Like a full weekend day, not like a Sunday. I want a Saturday.
Yeah.
I'd like a Saturday to do everything at my house and not have to go to bed, and like I can keep working past midnight at my house. I'd like that.
I enjoy that.
I have so much shit to do at my fucking house. It's scary.
Yeah.
It's making me nauseous talking about it right now because of the amount of stuff I need to do, and I don't get to do it this weekend, and I won't be able to do it next weekend. Oh, it's a fucking kick in my dick.
You have to take a day or two here during the week.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, let me.
It's even easier during the week.
It's way easier during the week. Fucking prick. Oh shit. Oh, and I won't be here for Monday morning podcast because I'll be in Orlando. I don't get back until Monday night.
That's right. Me and Shane are doing it.
You and Shane are going to run the podcast live for 7 minutes. Shane's over there.
7 minutes of Shane and Bob.
I'd like it.
I think everyone would like it, Shane.
They want to see me on camera. I really don't.
Trust me, you don't want to see Shane on camera.
Nope. I'm very comfortable behind it.
They're like, I want to know. We should just never put him on, just so people.
Or like we'll put him in like a corner with like the shadow over the face, like from like
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like a priest at a confessional.
Let's wear a veil.
Well,
I don't think so, Shane.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out, or we'll have to push it back a day.
Monday. We'll just make Shane work harder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
No.
You're good. Right?
So I have Monday off.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
I'd like you to go take that up with Mike right now.
Yeah, ask Mike.
No. I already know the answer. I'm good.
Shane leaves at 5:03. Comes in at 7 one day, leaves at 5:03. Oh, half day, huh?
Well, I was getting a little worried this morning. I was here 45 minutes early before you.
Yeah, I know.
I got here at 7:45.
He was behind me.
Yeah, Seth held me up.
Yeah, it was my fault.
Yeah.
I held him up for 3 minutes. Fucking dickhead. I'm really excited for everything we have planned for the Arnold.
Big old booth.
Big old booth. New items with All American Roughneck.
Yeah.
New flavor being released at the Arnold for Axe and Sledge.
Yep.
We're pushing pretty hard to make it happen.
I think we're like 89% sure. Maybe even higher.
Yeah, I think I'm as the days tick by and I know how hard everybody's working for this. I will say this. You see, this industry is one of the most tough industries to work in. The fitness industry, the supplement industry is very fucking hard. It's hard to make it. It's hard to sustain it. It's hard to continue to grow and everything. And you know how you know whenever you're doing a really good job?
Yeah.
People start copying your shit.
Mm-hmm.
People copying our shit. It's evident. I see it. See it all the time. There's people with almost borderline identical fucking products.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay. That's one of the we expected it because nobody did it before us.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was putting digestive enzymes in their fucking protein powders. Nobody. Because protein is very expensive to do.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't putting digestive enzymes in it because they wanted bigger margins. We put digestive enzyme in our fucking protein powder because it was the right thing to do so it would work.
Yep.
Now people are doing it, and they're like, oh, we're doing this. And I'm like, look at you, you fucking dickheads. You copycat motherfuckers. We dug into your sales, and now you're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Really good job. I hope you can sustain it. Because it's just like, it's like Sal Frisilla whenever he told me. He's like, bro, you can come in. We'll show you everything in our fucking facility. I'll even tell you how we do it. He's like, but you still got to go home and do the work and do it better than me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, whoa, that's a fucking great way to look at it. So we've adopted that principle. Mm-hmm. It's okay. We don't use proprietary blends. We'll tell you exactly what's in the product. We'll tell you what's in the product. We have no problem. You still got to outwork us. Mm-hmm. And you still got to out-innovate us. Demo day, our carbohydrate powder, the best carbohydrate powder in the fucking game. Hands down. Mm-hmm. I'm a carbohydrate powder guy. Demo day. Cluster dextrin, carb 10, palatinose. Yep, glycer pump. Mm-hmm. 4 patented ingredients in a carbohydrate powder. Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody uses any patented ingredients in a fucking carb powder. Why'd I do it? Why'd we do it? Because it's the right thing to do. Mm-hmm. Therefore, we won't ever be able to downgrade in our quality of ingredients. And therefore, it's scientifically proven to make it work. Bro science is, I fucking feel stupid pumped. It's awesome. So now, excuse me, guess what I see? I see it out there.
Yep.
Everybody's starting to do things like us. And I'm like, oh, this is great. It's like a compliment to me, and it just drives me harder because now I'm like, okay, here it comes. You're ready for round 2, motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. You ready? Here we come. People's protein powder is looking a lot like ours. Oh, yeah, you guys are catching on. Still got to beat us at our own fucking game. Mm-hmm. Good luck. Because
it's pretty easy to copy the formula.
Yeah.
It's another thing having the relationships that we've built and doing the volume that we built to be able to provide to the stores and the wholesalers a good price. Because if you're making products like we're making, they're fucking expensive.
And you got to be better at marketing.
Yep.
You got to be better at planning, innovating, everything. You have to, there's not just one spectrum to this. So I see a lot of these things happen. And bro, it's hard whenever it's like, oh, a pump pre-workout. Yeah, there's a million pump pre-workout. There's a million stim pre-workouts. Yeah, there's going to be crossover with a lot of bullshit. But at the end of the day, what separates you and your company from other ones? The patent ingredients of what we did. Mm-hmm. We put it on the fucking front of the labels. We put it on there. We had to contact each fucking company to do that, to put it on there. Now you see people doing it. Yep. Good job. Like I said, you ready for round 2, everybody? You see companies rebranding their shit, relabeling, re-going through everything. I'm like, you ready? I'm about to fucking put the hammer on you motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. The one thing that we're really good at is just being ourselves. We stay true to who we are. We do everything very calculated. Everything is done with such precision. Every product, every flavor, every release, everything. And I just get excited because I know what we have planned and where we're going. And I see everybody out there. And anybody out there, I mean, same goes in every industry. There's a lot of shit in the industries. A lot of crossover. You know, and what's separating you and your skill set from other people in their jobs? Mm-hmm. What's making you better? What separates you from the same person that has the same title at your job? What's separating you from them? How are you going to get better? Well, you might be better like one day a week. Why aren't you better every day? You do the same jobs. You guys work side by side. What are you doing to step your fucking game up? And it's not that I want to fuck anybody over. I want to ruin them. I just want to be the best motherfucker I can be. And that should be what everybody wants to do. Everybody needs to eat. Everybody needs to eat. Everybody needs to make money. But I know what it's like to be fucked over. I know what it's like to see people screw people over. So I want to do things my way. And I'm coming. I'm going to come real fucking hard.
I want to take everyone's shelf space the right way.
The right way. It's going well, and that's what's great about producing a great product. That's what's great about producing a good message. That's what, I mean, it's just who the fuck we are. That's why whenever you meet a good motherfucker, you just know they're a good motherfucker. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Whenever you just meet somebody, you're like, you're a good dude. That's why you're a good dude. When you learn something about them where they had to eat a little bit of shit, where they went through it and you're like, okay, now I know exactly why you and I can get along. I'm still going to keep you in the right fucking spot where I know what to do with you, but I'm going to trust you a little bit more than the average fucking person. Mm-hmm. Good motherfucker. Okay, here we go. And always understand that you need to make sure you take care of yourself and your people. The more people you have, the harder it is to take care of, because the more you grow, the bigger your circle gets, which is very dangerous. So that's why it's always, keep your circle small, keep it neat, but don't be afraid to grow. Let it out there. There's good people that we bring in, keep them at arm's length. It's all right. We'll bring you in slowly. But that's also a very dangerous thing about growing. Whenever you grow, your circle gets a little bit bigger. Be polite, be professional, but always have a plan to kill them. Bro, people have that same thing about us. Bro, we don't rely on anyone. We don't rely on any people. I don't rely on anybody for sales. I don't rely on anybody for anything. I do the best that I can at my job. You do the best that you can at your job. Shane does the best that he can at his job. If it's such a systematic way about going about things that if you do that, successful things will occur. I mean, I can't even. We said it earlier, dude. 4 years ago, once the second I got rid of the shit in my life, dude, and I put my sights on fucking point, everything else just falls into place. Takes time, but you can't question the grind.
No.
You find your grind and you fucking work it. Bro, years of work, months and days and weeks of just straight fucking stress, nonstop, 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, months on end.
And just being a good person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just doing, bro, it's a direct correlation.
Yes.
If you're a good person, even when all the fucking shit comes your way, and it's those days where you're like, fuck, dude. Like, why, I don't know. Like when you just think, like, I do so much good and then there's all this bad just occurred. It's like you can't look at it that way.
No.
It's just something that fucking happened. It's just...
Okay, that's the way of the universe.
Right.
That bad was supposed to occur. If that bad didn't occur, you wouldn't know what it feels like. It's like I was talking about earlier. One of the reasons that I can't get fucking beat, the reason I won't get beat is because I already know what the fuck everything feels like. I know what it feels like. I know when I broke. I broke. I know when it happened. I thought I was the toughest fucker around. I broke. When I broke, I had to build myself back up because I couldn't shoot myself and give up. I couldn't commit suicide and give up. I know when I broke. I remember the feeling. I had to build myself back up. No one will make me feel worse than I felt there. Therefore, fuck you. You're not going to beat me. I already know what the worst part of my life was. I know what it feels like. I'm never going to forget it. I became this person because of it. Whenever people go through those things in life, bro, you better get ready. You meet people like that. I mean, that's why a lot of people that are very successful, they can pinpoint a certain time in their life when something occurred that changed who they were. I will not be beat. I might lose, I might fuck up, but I'm not going to break. There's only a couple things in life that I haven't experienced. And I'm not looking forward to fucking experiencing them. But I know that there's a reason it's going to occur. It's going to occur. If you don't prepare for it or you're not ready for it, what are you going to do, roll over and give up? Everything that happens to you in your life, if you look at it as a negative or you look at it where it's going to beat you, then it's going to beat you, dude. You're allowed to feel bad. Just feel it. Let every single emotion, let every single feeling soak into your body. Don't fucking mask them with drugs and alcohol. Just feel them. Whenever I was going through the shit, I didn't fucking smoke a doobie. I didn't smoke any cigarettes. I didn't fucking do no tobacco products, no drugs, no alcohol. None. Why? Because I had recognized that this was a turning point in my life, that I could not mask the feelings. I had to feel it. I had to feel it. I had to feel what it felt like. No masking it. This is a defining point in your life, Seth. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to let it win? No. Some days it felt like it. Mm-hmm. The days whenever I'd hold my daughters crying at night, cry themselves to sleep because our family had fell apart and nobody knew what the fuck to do. Oh, you want to talk about a feeling? Oh, okay. Really shitty. Mm-hmm. There's other people out there that went through those feelings. I don't use it as an excuse in life, but I keep it in the fucking back of my head to remind myself of why the fuck I am the way I am. It happened. I can't change that it's happening. I can't change it. I can't stop it. I can't do nothing. I just have to feel it. So that whenever I sit in this position right now, and my life is phenomenal, I know what this feels like. So whenever I talk to somebody or give advice or do what I get to do in my life, I can tell them I know what it feels like and I know what you need to do. Do not mask those feelings. Feel them all. Keep your shit together. And you be the best motherfucker you can be. I had to be the best motherfucker I could be. I couldn't just go through the fucking motions in the morning. I wasn't the only one in my life, motherfucker. I had 2 little girls on the line. They needed dad to be the protector, the dad, and also the loving mom. Mm-hmm. They needed me to be everything for them. So I couldn't fucking be selfish and think, oh, my heart is broken. I need to fucking do some type of drug to make me feel better. I need alcohol. I need to, you don't know what this feels like. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up and go to work, dude. So anything bad that happens in people's lives, it's gonna happen. If you think life and success is rainbows and blowjobs, but you're going to lose. I know what all of that feels like. So that's why steak tastes so good now. That's why the love of a good woman I respect. That's why happy, healthy children mean so much to me. Mm-hmm. That's why whenever something comes up, I'll not bother me. I'm going to solve the problem. I'm going to move the fuck on. Mm-hmm. Everything in your life is happening for a reason. All of it. All of it. Even the bad. Depends on what type of person you want to become and who you want to become. If you don't believe that you have a bigger purpose than you're serving right now, you're wrong. You do. Everybody was put here for a reason. Be that motherfucker. That's why I look at things and I get excited. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people should do the same. And if you're young and you're going through the shit, or you're old and going through the shit, hey, dude, you're not dead. Go through the shit. The best way to get through it all is to be the best motherfucker you can be. The best. All the time. And it's going to be a lot of work. That means you're going to sacrifice a lot, too. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. For as much as I like drinking a good bourbon, smoking a doobie, looking at the stars at night, thinking about life, there was a time in my life where I excluded all of that because I knew I had to go through something that I didn't want to go through. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't give up. The people that think about suicide, the people that are depressed, you need to do the good things in life. Could I have went to the doctors? Was I depressed? Yeah. Did I have some serious anxiety problems? Yeah. Could I have went and got Zoloft and Xanax and all that shit from the doctor? Yeah. No, I didn't want any of that. I had to feel it. I had to work myself through it. That doesn't mean that I was okay mentally. That doesn't mean that I didn't have bad days. It just meant that I had to work through it. Be the best motherfucker I could. Do deadlifts. Eat gummy bears. Eat steaks. Lift weights. Drink cardio. Or do cardio. Drink coffee. I had to do all those things. I had to do those things so that it would get me through my life because now I know what it tastes like to have good shit. Mm-hmm. Those are real things that people in the world and in life need to realize. Yeah. You're not alone. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a part of their life where they ate some shit and went through some stuff that wasn't pretty. And don't think just because your hand of cards is shittier, don't downgrade somebody else's problems and somebody else's issues that they went through for them to become who they are. Mm-hmm. I don't care if somebody's life was worse or better than me. If they went through it, good. But I don't care so much about the story. What's the end result? Mm-hmm. How much better of a person did you become? Becoming a good motherfucker. And you better work your fucking balls off. That's all it's going to take. Life's intense. Ain't no bullshit. Oh. That's why also I love just funny shit. A lot of comedy got me through a lot. That's why a lot of comedians I think are dark. That's why a lot of people have these, the sadistic side to them, because I definitely have a way more fucked up personality about certain parts because of things I went through. Yeah. Like, that's why military guys, you talk to military guys that have been through the shit, they're fucked up. Mm-hmm. That's why I think we get along with a lot of them. That's why they think we're funny. Same with cops and EMTs. I mean, bro, they see people fucking OD. They see people get fucking shot. They see people with fucking crazy wounds and issues, and it's like they're a little fucked up. If I saw that every day, I'd be fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But they're necessary. People are important. I'm like hungry, thirsty, got dry mouth, my ears are ringing, I'm all fired up. What happened, Shane?
I think you blacked out again.
I blacked out. Yep. I'm okay. I'm back.
Yeah, you're good.
He's back.
Hello. Hi.
Yes?
Are you?
Hi.
Am I what? Hi? Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Where's Jungle Boys at? We're going to have to go out to California just to go there and bring a bunch back.
I am going.
What do you mean you're going? When you going?
I booked a trip last night.
What do you mean?
I'm going away 5 nights. I'm out of here. I didn't tell anyone. You just told me to do this the other day. Take that vacation.
I did, didn't I?
You're like, stop thinking about it. We've been thinking about it for too fucking long.
You have been.
Yep.
Need to.
May 30th.
May 30th?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
It's perfect. That's far enough away.
It's after I'll have the June AAR release submitted, but before we actually have to put the work in and do the marketing. So
you'll come back all refreshed?
Bro, we'll come back. The shirts will be in. We'll take the product pictures. It's going to be awesome June.
Oh, man, that's great.
Yeah, so
good call.
Yeah, and then my brother graduates as well, so we're going to go back home, fly out of Philly and everything.
Gotcha.
And then when we get back, he graduates that Friday. So watch his graduation and come back.
What a plan.
Yeah. So
that's not a one-night plan. You've been thinking about this for a long time.
We know exactly what we fucking like to do on vacation.
Yeah.
And it's really, really hard to beat the trip we always take to Santa Monica. It's really hard to beat.
Yeah.
So that we're doing the same fucking trip, same hotel.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped up.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear about it when you come back.
Yeah, running low on Jungle Boys, so
yeah.
I'm going to go do my own thing.
I fucking love watching their shit.
It's awesome.
Bro, it's so cool to see a room full of fucking frosted weed.
They're opening their a new location finally.
Where at?
In Orange County.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's their second flagship. Like, they don't have storefronts.
No,
their second flagship will be in Orange County. It's a pretty big move for them.
Can't wait till we can order it online.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be nice.
It'd be so nice to do that.
I know, but everybody to order it.
I don't know. I think that's why I like it so much.
Very exclusive, and it's high end, and they do a fucking killer job.
And it's such a cool experience there. Like, you pull up to this building, there's a small signage and then a security guard.
Yeah.
And you got to go through him. You go in an elevator. You go up 3 floors. You come out, and it's like a reception area. Clear all your shit, and then it's just like it's like an Apple store of fucking
nice
high-end flour.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I want to go.
Yep.
I just fucking hate LA.
I mean, I don't like LA either. That's why we stay on the beaches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am not a fan of the city.
No, it's too much.
Yeah. I am, however, I'm willing to venture downtown to like chase a good steakhouse.
Yeah, absolutely have to.
Because we hit most of them in Santa Monica and that whole spread there. But
mediocre.
There was one pretty good fucking spot, and it was like a seafood joint, but they had phenomenal steaks.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to go downtown, find something there.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to.
Mm-hmm.
There for 5 nights.
Yep.
That's a long time.
It is a long time.
It's a long trip. I'm like, you said 5, and I was like, okay, all right.
Well, like
that's a week away from work for Bob, and that's going to be a lot.
Yeah, we were looking at dates and everything, and I kept like pulling like a day off. And Kim's like, she's like, so 4 nights. I'm like, yeah. I was like, we could actually fly back. Like we could get a red eye. And she's like, and what? Get into Philly at 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, I was trying to justify like less time and
yeah.
I don't know. She's like, nope, we got to go.
Yeah,
Got to do it.
You got to.
She's
That'll
like,
be great.
She's like, you will not take a vacation all fucking summer.
No.
She's like, you won't. You'll be too fucking busy.
Yeah. Usually July. July's okay.
Mm-hmm.
July's kind of. August was busy. Then September was really fucking busy.
And then Olympia's here, and
yeah, then Athleticon this year. It's in October.
I have
Friday.
I have a feeling we're going to start our holiday prep very.
Yeah.
We're going to start in the summer this year.
Oh, very. Yeah, like when you get back.
Yep.
After the release, it'll be like, okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll have a couple of new things.
Yep.
Good times.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you.
Thanks. Yeah. I didn't ask anyone. I didn't run it by you guys, but I'm just going to do it.
You kind of own the company, so I think you'll be okay.
Yeah. I think we'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you'll be any more stoned on vacation than you won't be here.
No.
It's pretty much equal.
About the same.
If anything, just more tacos and more margaritas.
Way more.
Maybe some more sex. I don't know.
Fuck.
Pretty equal already.
Yeah.
Just different locations.
Yeah, different locations. That's about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I loved the trip in Jamaica that we took.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed in that nice room. I just liked it because the shower was see-through, like on both ends. Like there was a wall here, and then door on this side. And then this side was pointing into the room, and you could look out the window. So like people that were like out on the beach could see that I was taking a shower and us fucking in the shower and my ball bag slapping and all the good stuff.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was right there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do it again.
It is cool.
Yeah. I want to go to Barbados. They have infinity pools in the rooms.
Oh, a gentleman sent me a waterfall from Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a long flight for a waterfall.
I was thinking that too, but he said he sent it to you as well. But it was a pretty cool waterfall.
Really?
I could see some action going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be too high though.
It wasn't. It was like a lower one, and it had like a overhang, so you could like be behind it, and then like.
I can bring my own. I can bring my own music.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring my own Bluetooth.
Listen to you, Mr. Tech Savvy.
Make sure someone videotapes it.
Fuck off.
Video records it.
Videotape.
That they're videotape.
And they're videotapes.
Shane's the best videotaper.
So the dude in that Netflix show, The Pharmacist, he had videotapes, and because he was videotaping things, legitimately videotapes.
Yeah.
You know, the VHS dude he was borderline fucking. He was very OCD about it all. It was scary, but yeah, he had videotapes. He's like, yeah, we were videotaping them, and this and that. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's what I sound like.
Man, I haven't seen a VHS in a while.
Been a while. My parents have some.
I used to buy every single fucking movie that would come out. I don't know what happened to everything.
Oh yeah, we were big movie buffs.
I have a closet of DVDs at the house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I bought every fucking movie that came out. Me and Shane were actually just talking about this, how I transitioned over. I buy all my movies through iTunes. Mm-hmm. And because he said he's a Blu-ray guy, he likes to buy, especially with the Marvel stuff. I agree. I did the same thing.
Yep.
But iTunes and Apple, they're not going anywhere. So I put my trust in buying them, and it looks really cool in the catalog, and you get early release. That's what I like. Like 10 days before. It's important to me.
I'm gonna start doing that too. I looked, so I bought the Joker on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So I think I bought it for like $30. I looked on Apple, it was $20. I'm like, I'm gonna just start doing this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't watch as many movies as I used to.
I do want to watch Ford versus Ferrari. It's fine. It's up on iTunes.
Christian Bale and Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, they just made a joke at the Oscars were this past weekend, right?
Uh-huh.
I forget who was presenting it. Fuck, who was it? I don't know, but they were like, listen, they're like, I own a Ford and a Ferrari. There's a big difference. It might have been Chris Rock. I think he, yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Steve Martin opened the show. It was pretty fucking funny.
Or were they the hosts?
Yeah.
I like them both. I don't know. I've removed, one of the reasons that I remove myself so much from movies is the fucking liberal bullshit. All the fucking crybaby fucking woke shit fucking disgusts me. Like, what was it, Joaquin Phoenix? I didn't watch it. I just saw memes about him talking about us taking milk from the cattle and how we eat. Do you guys see
yeah,
it?
he had a whole, wasn't a vegan speech?
Apparently, and I get so disgusted by it, but I'm like, I was like, I can't do it because the Hollywood elitist thing is real. It's a real thing. Like, you guys are so disconnected from actual reality that, like, please just shut the fuck up and make cool movies and stop talking.
I mean, that's really it. Like, movies are great. Just fucking talk about the movie.
Yeah, don't do anything else. I know, I mean, we're legitimately on a podcast talking about it, about things, but, like, I don't care what you do with your life. Just be a good person. But I'm not going to shove anything down your fucking throat. And then when I hear this, I'm like, bro, there's so many things in the world, and I understand this might be his thing, but I'm like, but you're in Hollywood. Hollywood's like the biggest bag of dicks in the world. Legitimately fucking, like, child pedophile rings. Like, those are real things there. Like, it's well known, and everybody pretends like it doesn't exist, like Harvey Weinstein. Like, bro, like, legit woman abuser. This is, what the fuck are you? I can't believe this is like, it's. That's one of the reasons I have a rough time with a lot of movies and a lot of actors and actresses and all their woke status. And I'm like, in society, there are way less societal issues than people believe. Are there pieces of shit in the world? Fuck yeah, there are pieces of shit. They exist. They're white. They're black. They're Mexican. They're Asian. There's pieces of shit from all walks of life. But I'm pretty sure, like, the news, the media, draws way bigger attention than things actually are. There is not much racism where we're at. No, I don't see it.
No.
I don't see racism here in this area ever. Like, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist in some parts of the world or some parts of the country, but
we're not seeing headlines or protests or this or that.
No, I mean, it's and I look at, I'm like, just these societal problems and everything. They put it on blast, and I'm like, I don't see where this is occurring. I don't see it, and I'm like, man, it's I don't know, it floors me. I believe that, I mean, it's inflated. It all is inflated, big time. I can't stand it.
It's making it a very awkward, sensitive subject in areas that it does not exist.
No
racism.
No. Yeah, yeah. Great way to put it.
Yeah.
Whenever I start thinking about it, I'm very emotional and get upset about it because I'm like, I don't see it, I don't feel it. I mean, I'm pretty fucking. I look like somebody that should be a fucking racist bastard, right? Alpha male, white dude with a beard from the fucking woods, right? No, dude. Why is it that I don't have any problems then? Why is it that I don't see these things when I go anywhere? Like, black people don't treat me any different. I don't treat black people any different. I don't care if you're black, white, gay, straight, whatever it is. If you're a fucking asshole, you're a fucking asshole. It's pretty much how I look at it. And I'm like, I could go burn one with a fucking crazy liberal black Democrat. Probably have a good time smoking a doobie together. Probably go eat something fun. Probably go have a good time. Like, just because we have differences in life and different things, different views, doesn't mean we can't get along. And it's like, it's all this we've been pinned against each other to actually, if it fucking feels that way, it is that way. That's what it feels like the news is wanting us to do. Like the media and things. And I'm like, no, like, I don't got a problem with anything. I don't get it. It blows. I get all worked up.
Yeah.
And I get worked up. I don't have clear, straight thoughts. If I don't have clear, straight thoughts, I sound like an asshole. I'm dumb. Fuck.
I think it's why I don't talk a lot, like, about certain things. I mean, I don't really talk to anyone but you and all these thousands of people that listen. I don't.
Oh man.
I guess I just don't talk around anyone that's gonna talk back to me about it.
It's one of those things, like I was saying, why I keep my personal circle pretty small. I mean, we put ourselves out here doing this podcast, a lot about our feelings and the way we think, and put it out there for people to become better versions of themselves. That's my ultimate goal in life. But like, from a personal standpoint of like the people in my life, it's very small. Mm-hmm. Whenever I let somebody in and they say something or do something that I don't like, I'm like, man, you fucking asshole. Mm-hmm. You're not coming back in. I'm going to get you back out. It's going to be fine. I don't dislike you. I don't hate you. I just know where you belong. You know, Jason Ha told me a story. We'll tell this story right before we do our answer the internet questions. So Jason Ha, he is one of the dudes that pulled me out of a little bit of shit when I was in it, helped me out get my hormone level straight. Other IFBB pro, phenomenal guy, very enlightened motherfucker. He and I got along just because philosophical views on life and the way we go about things are very similar. And once I'm done working for my life, I want to take more time to read more philosophy and learn about life. I'm fascinated with the human body. I'm fascinated with the human mind. I'm fascinated with the species and why we are the way we are and do the things that we do. Fascinated by it. So I was all butthurt and upset about something that occurred in my life, and it was directed at a person, and I didn't understand why that person was doing the things they were doing. And he said, they're just a red flower. And I'm like, fuck's that supposed to mean? He's like, that person is a red flower. I'm like, okay, please elaborate, because you lost me, bud. Mm-hmm. And he's like, did you ever just see a red flower and think how beautiful it is? I'm like, yeah, you see it and you're like, man, look at that beautiful red flower. It stands out, it's pretty, you really like it. So you go to the garden or to wherever it is, you cut it down. You cut that flower down and you bring it into your home, you put it in a vase, put it in water, and you put it in the room that everyone sees in your house. So you can show everyone how beautiful this red flower is. I was like, okay. He said, people come over, you show them, you're excited to talk about it, but little did you know that red flower was toxic. It's a poisonous flower. It starts to ruin the relationships of the people coming to look at it. It starts to infect your home, starts to cause problems. It's the red flower in the most important room in your house that's killing everything. It's poisoning your world. I was like, oh, okay. So what do you mean? What am I supposed to do? He said, you're supposed to leave that red flower right where you found it. It doesn't belong in your home. It doesn't belong in your circle. It doesn't belong with your people. You don't need to put it in the most important room in your house. That red flower belongs right where it was, and you observe it from right where it was, and you can show people right where it was. But you do not bring that red flower into your home. I was like, okay. There are many red flowers in the world. You'll meet them everywhere. It'll take a couple times for you to realize that you don't cut that red flower down and bring it into your life. You observe it right from where it is, and you leave it right where it is. That piece of advice also changed the way I think about a lot of things. Mm-hmm. Because there are many people in the world and many things in the world that are beautiful and wonderful. But whenever you bring it into your life, it becomes toxic, becomes poisonous, and it poisons you and your relationships. But you're like, man, why are you so beautiful? You're beautiful where you belonged. Right over there. Red flowers. It's a real thing. Mm-hmm. I never forget it, and I'll never forget that piece of advice that he gave me. And again, it changed how I look at a lot of people and changed how I look about a lot of things. Mm-hmm. That's a piece of advice I think a lot of people could gain things from. He's one. I haven't seen him in a while. I remember last time I saw him, he had fucking ton of weed and a ton of alligator tails.
What?
Yeah, we were down in Sarasota, and this was probably 10 years ago, and no, maybe like 8. And he had, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, guys are dropping off alligator tails, and I'm like, dropping off what? And he's like, oh yeah, alligator. He's like, it's like deer where you're from. He's like,
What?
yeah, from the swamps. Sure enough, bunch of fucking swamp hicks dropped off, drove through in their super duties, dropped off coolers of fucking alligator tail. Like, okay, huh? Yeah. Yep.
CX.
Fucking swamp hicks. They're different.
Yeah.
They're even worse than sea hicks.
Oh my
They're worse than our rednecks.
I guess that is very similar to like a buddy rolling up with a cooler full of deer meat.
Yeah,
It
bloody and
is.
shit,
Yeah.
covered in shit, and he
Yep.
just wants his cooler back, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to fucking keep it, don't worry.
Yeah. I'm cool, dude.
This one stinks.
Yeah.
I'll take the meat and get the fuck out.
Gator.
Yeah. I'd love to eat it.
Never had it?
I haven't eaten alligator. I'm so excited to. I want to go to Louisiana, eat. I want to do crawfish boil. I want to eat alligator. I want to eat frog legs.
Have you done gator, Shane?
Yeah,
Really?
I have. It's really good. I had it in Tampa before. Yeah, it's like chicken.
I like chicken.
Chicken of the swamp.
I think
It's
it's
the chicken of the
I
swamp.
think it's a chewier chicken.
I like chewy chicken. I don't know. Let's eat it.
Bodybuilder.
Put some fucking hot sauce on that shit
Just
and eat it up.
gonna say.
Nom, 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 nom. It's good.
Gator.
What about pussy? Have you had pussy, Shane?
Yeah.
Ah, good. That's another tasty treat. Shane, are you doing anything for Valentine's Day?
I am.
You better.
I know.
Better treat your woman right.
Yeah.
Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, can't tell you what it is. 'Cause-
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell us. Just do it.
Yep.
Be successful. I'm going to eat like 17 Viagra. Lay the fucking law down.
Man, careful.
I got to. I'm down 6-0 now.
Oh, man.
Keep
God
losing.
damn, getting shut out.
Fucking 5 more and it's a whitewash. I'm not going to let that happen. There's no whitewashes or shutouts happening. I can't let this happen. That'll be good.
Yeah, you got to cheat.
It's not cheating, Bob. Just leveling up. I didn't deflate the balls. I'm just going to play my game. Just bend the rules a little bit. Oh, fuck. All right, everybody. Well, right now, it is time to answer the internet. This is the Barstool Sports game where Shane picks 3 questions. I believe Mike picked these questions.
Mike picked one of them.
All right, Mike and Shane pick these questions before the podcast start. They are 3 questions. It comes from Barstool Sports. It's called Answer the Internet, Questions as Fucked Up as You Are. They are not to be taken serious in any way, shape, or form. Our answers are not to be taken serious in any way, shape, or form. But we encourage you to ask all of your friends, the people on the job site, the people in the office. Send your dad, your mom, your pastor a text. Let them know. See what their take is on the question. Again, thank you all for listening. The one thing that I do ask from everybody with this podcast is you just share the ever-loving shit out of it. This is one of the funnest things that I've done is having this podcast. I appreciate all of your support. I'm glad that all of you are having success in your lives, becoming better people, and just fucking shit up on a daily basis. Bob and I have no clue what questions are about to be asked. They're all off the cuff. Please enjoy. Make sure you ask all of your friends and family.
Look at him over there.
I'm not excited because there's definitely going to be a fucked up dick question in this one, but I'm all for it. It can't be any worse than a couple. People have been sending us some fucked up ones, but nevertheless, I am ready. Bob, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go, Shaner.
All right. Answer the internet. Would you rather build your own shelter or hunt for your own food?
Is this like a village question? Is it like, so if we were to get, if everybody was together, then I have a task?
Yeah.
So am I either the builder or the hunter is the question?
Yep.
Or is it like you get you're put somewhere and it might have a shelter already, so you'll have to be the hunter, or
like you have a choice of one or the other. Am I going to have a house or am I going to eat?
Yeah.
That's what we're going with?
I'm taking it as that.
You're going to take it as you have to do one or the other to survive the night.
Yeah.
In the cold in the wilderness. Mm-hmm. Is it cold?
Yeah.
Listen to Shane over there making up his own fucking rules.
Setting the tone.
I can still see the vape smoke still in here. Just sits.
I don't know what that's from.
I like how you always take a couple huge rips before these questions.
I don't know. It makes it so much more fun.
I'm going to get stupid fucking stoned one day on this podcast. I think everybody needs to see that side of me at some point, huh? All right. If we're stranded or if we're out in the wilderness,
I think I have mine.
I'm pretty sure I do as well. I'm probably going to end up. It all depends if it's snowing, if it's raining, but I'm just taking it as it's just cold. Cold as fuck. I'm building a fire and hunting for food. Yep.
So you're gonna hunt.
Well, I'm taking this whole thing as I am able to build a fire. I'm moving. I'm not stationary. If I'm stranded in the wilderness, like stranded in one location and I'm not moving, obviously building a fucking shelter is the greatest concept because you're going to be there for a while, and then I can hunt the next day. But if it's cold and I need to do one or the other and I'm moving, like I'm trying to get the fuck out of the wilderness and to civilization, then I'm going to hunt and build a fire. Mm-hmm. I'm going to cook the food and stay warm all night, so I can eat and have the energy to move on. If I build the shelter, then I'm stuck there for a while. But if I'm stuck there...
Well, I guess I'm interpreting it a little different.
That's what I mean. What's your interpretation?
Just that I am stuck somewhere, and would I rather have to form my own shelter while I'm there, or just worry about hunting for my food to feed myself?
Yeah.
Like where one of them is already taken care of.
Oh, okay.
So like me personally, I'd build my own shelter, I think. I'd want to build my shelter. Because, like, I'm not an avid hunter and, like...
Well, then how are you going to eat? Who's feeding you?
It's already taken care of.
It's already there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you're the builder.
Read the question again, Shane.
Yeah.
It's would you rather build your own shelter or hunt for your own food?
That's just it.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. It's a pretty broad interpretation.
So we'll take it any way you want to.
Yeah.
Obviously, I agree with you. If I'm stranded, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
You got to build the shelter because you're going to be there for a while.
I'm analyzing the shit out of this now.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to. Everybody does this.
Yeah.
It's like naked and afraid.
If I already have the shelter, what?
Well, I mean, if I'm moving, I'm not building a shelter. But if it's snowing and raining out, I have to build some type of shelter to stay the fuck out of the rain and the snow.
I
But I also got to stay hungry. I'm going to be hungry, so the next morning I'm going to have to fucking kill something.
I feel like I'm way more of a benefit to help build a shelter than go hunt the food.
I'm hunting and staying warm. I'm going to build a fire and kill it and eat it.
I'm going to have the patience and build the fucking nice shelter, and, like, it's going to look like a fucking resort after I'm done.
I'm going to go choke out an elk. I'll stick it in a fucking guillotine. Yeah, you stupid fuck. No, I'm hunting. Mm-hmm. All right, what about you, Shane? What are you doing?
I'm going to build the shelter.
You pussy. Moving on. Next question.
All right, debate the internet.
Hey, was that a poll? The internet?
Nope.
Oh, God damn it! No
the
answer.
The poll one's the last one.
It's most fucked up. Here we go.
All right, debate the internet.
Yep.
If you had to move it to a different place on the body, where would you put the vagina?
Oh man. I just thought like 6 places that are so inappropriate.
There's a couple like funny places.
Yeah, I'd put it in her armpit.
Or like the back of her knee. You're humping a leg. You had 2 of them.
I got 2 of them. Or if she just has one, is she a lefty or a righty? Which one do you get? Armpit. Armpit.
Just railing an arm.
I just lift it up.
What we got to do there?
Let me get out of there.
Oh, my God.
Armpit, for sure, me. I'll go there. Why? I don't know. It's just wrong.
Or like, it's just like right in the front of your belly. Like,
oh, my God, I see your vagina.
Oh, my God, her vagina's out.
She couldn't wear fucking cutoffs. Her vagina'd pop out.
Yep, no belly shirts.
Nope, no belly shirts, no cutoffs if you have an armpit vagina. What happens if you had a dick under your arm? It like gets hard.
Oh my god. That's a pretty funny question.
Armpit. Or like that, what was that thing with Hugh Jackman where he had nuts on his chin? Remember that movie?
No.
It was like some fucked up movie where like, yeah. Gotta Google it or YouTube it. Oh, man. Yep.
How about you, Shane?
Where are you putting it?
Somewhere concealed.
Gun compartment.
The movie was 43.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Hugh Jackman has balls on his neck.
Yeah, there it is.
I never saw that.
Yeah, it's just some fuck off movie. It's not like great, but like he apparently is like one of the most handsome guys, and everybody pretends like it does not exist. Like those nuts, and like he's out on a date, and this girl can't stop looking at his nuts. But like all of society pretends that like the nuts don't exist.
Oh man,
He always has a scarf on and shit.
Yeah, I'd say concealed just because like I'm with Bob. Like I don't want to be like, oh, your vagina's out.
Well, Bob just put her on the back of her knee. She can't wear shorts ever again.
No, just wear yoga pants and jeans. You're good.
90-degree heat, sweating vagina. Yep. I like it where it is. I like the vagina where it's at.
Yeah,
but
it's a good
I'd
spot.
stick it under an armpit. All right, next question.
Last question.
Let's go. This one's all right.
Pull the internet.
All right.
Would you stop masturbating if every girl you jerked off to knew you were doing it?
No.
No.
No. There's about nothing stopping me from jerking off.
I'd feel honored if I were one of those thousands of women.
They do. That's why they like Instagram. What do you think? Look at these fucking Instagram bitches. They put everything out there. It's like, bud, your girl is not your girl. Your girl is our girl. Not fucking sticking her vagina out there. You're like, yeah, that's the type of shit my wife sends to me, bud. That's a little far. That's your woman. Yeah. She knows every like is possibly a potential jerk off.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She loves that. She keeps doing it. She needs that attention. You've seen them. I can't believe the number of Instagram whores there are. It's astronomical.
There's a few.
There's nothing wrong with showing a little butt. Nice little butt. Some cleavage. Looking sexy. Feeling good. Sure. Just don't turn it into a fucking porno. Okay? Keep your shit concealed. You don't see me out there showing my good dick days off. My striped underwear showing you my thick, wonderfully looking penis. Keep that shit to yourself. Fuck. I mean, that's where I got good dick days from. You can't just show that off. You know how many thirsty bitches will be all over my pecker? They don't have their ass.
Oh my god.
77% of Barstool readers said no.
You fucking pussies.
Come on, really? Who the fuck you jerking off to that you're scared of them?
Yeah, they're just, I don't know.
You don't know that. Maybe they all know him.
Maybe they know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing too. Man, I don't know. I'm just comfortable with who I am. It's all right. Yeah. Is that like an older person thing? Like get a little older and just say, fuck, are they pulling a lot of young guys?
I don't know.
I think they are.
Yeah.
I think everything is.
Yeah.
You know, I will say this. I heard this. I was watching a movie last night, and somebody said, "Did you notice in society today that like we call girls women now? You know what I mean, I refer to girls much more as women.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still call men, but like men have become boys. Like women refer to men as boys. It's like, no, there's a big difference. Like Hannah is very well aware of a difference between a boy and a man.
Mm-hmm.
She loves men. She really likes men, likes a man. But like before, she was like, I didn't know the difference. Now I do. There are a lot of boys out there that are grown men but are still boys. Big difference.
Yep.
And it's not that I'm a misogynistic prick or overbearing. It's just that I know what I want. I know my goals in life. Don't fuck with them. Big difference. They said it in there. I'm like, yeah, we do refer to girls as women now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, women are pretty strong bitches nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like it.
My wife's a savage. Scares me a little bit.
She scares me.
Yeah.
She's intense.
She's fucking like strong and shit.
Yeah, strong-minded, strong-bodied, physically strong.
Yeah.
Physically, she's probably better at CrossFit than both of us, like, combined.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Like, pound for pound, she'll eat us alive.
I did one CrossFit workout with her. I made it.
I made it, but she definitely did more work than me.
Fucking jumping around, fucking... Burpees are ridiculous. Fuck those things.
I fucked with her workout out there. She had it written down, and I was changing everything around. I was like, this workout's for pussies. I'm going to put a 30 here. They'd definitely do more than 10 of those. Even though there's 7 fucking rounds.
Oh, yeah, the round shit. I'm like, one round, I'm fucking smoked.
Yep.
Burpees up over a box. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm good. No.
That's how you get hurt.
Wait a minute, Shane.
Yeah.
Are you still jerking off to those women, or are you letting them? You afraid?
No, I'm still doing it.
You're still doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
We're having a good impact on Shane.
Yep.
I was thinking he would have been one of those guys like, no, I'm not going to tell him. Fuck it. Remember being like 14 years old and be like, I don't jerk off. No, that's for weirdos. Oh, look at Jimmy. He jerks off. Jimmy jerks off. You're like, yeah, everybody does. Every guy does. Like, I think that was God's intention. That's why whenever like a 6 or a 7-month-old finds his penis, he's like, it's attached. I don't know what it is, but it's there and I like it. That's why 90-year-old men are still fucking grabbing asses at the nursing home being like, hey. Never ends.
Nope.
Never ends. Never ends. I love it. All right. Well, good times. Again, those questions from Barstool Sports Game, Answer the Internet, questions as fucked up as you are. Make sure you play them back. Ask your friends, ask your coworkers, ask everybody on the job site. Enjoy it. Have fun. Make sure you enjoy the weekend. Cook some steaks, drink some wine, maybe a glass of scotch, slap that ass, eat that ass, have fun with the kids, live your life, plan a nice vacation, all the good shit. All right, everybody. Thank you. Share the fuck out of this podcast. Keep fucking shit up.